He said he got free up some space on his
What is his phone?
Yeah, he probably got like mad apps.
Yeah.
Yo, you hear me?
Yep.
We good?
1 second. Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, yep. We good,
You hear
Jay?
me?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, I hear you,
All right.
brother.
All right. Cool.
All right, yeah. No, I wanted to say shout out to Andy Lee because him seeing him transition from a fighter to a trainer, he came from under the tutelage of Emmanuel Stewart. Now I'm saying so seeing him in that element as a trainer is dope. It's dope seeing that. I wanted to shout that out. But I also wanted to ask you this because I know the two like is kind of linked with him training Shiraz, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I
Yep.
wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you this: how was it sparring? Because for the people that don't know, my man Steve was sparring with Shiraz for his fight that just passed with Edgar Berlanga. Know what I'm saying? So I wanted to ask you, how was it sparring with Shiraz, and how did you see before the fight? How did you see the fight turning out in your opinion before the fight?
Well, before the fight, I thought maybe it was kind of quick for because he just had like a really close fight with the Dames um
Facts.
at 160. So I thought maybe would just let him, get his feet wet at 168 before jumping in with Edgar, who was kind of even though it was a loss versus Canelo and stuff, he had a lot of confidence. Sometimes fighters, you know, a loss like that maybe might just take them through the roof as far as confidence and
Facts.
experience wise. So I thought maybe it might have been too soon. Give the kid one fight at one super middleweight to test the waters, and then maybe an Edgar Berlanga and stuff like that. I thought it was a very dangerous fight for Shiraz, and Andy did hit me up a couple times to come to the camp, but I was already away with Jake, so I couldn't come. So, but when the Jake's fight was over, and he asked me to come over there for the last day of sparring. We just did
Mm,
6 rounds, nothing crazy, because I DM'd you too. I'm pretty sure I spoke to you and a few other people, and they asked me and some of my boys in Vegas because I was in Vegas right before I went to New York, and
right.
I told him I said, "Yo, he's gonna stop Berlanga," because I was pretty
Mm,
surprised, man. He was really strong, man. His punching power was really strong with 16-ounce grandson.
mm,
His jab, even though we didn't spar crazy, you could tell. You could tell, his jab, punch placement. You could tell he made a lot of adjustments with Andy Lee. I know it's hard to make a crazy transition when you only have 8 or 10 weeks with the new coach. It's gonna take a couple. I seen he made a few of the little details, and I was like, and then on top of that, his power, his punching power. I was just thinking like, how would Edgar even win this fight? I've never seen Edgar be like a tremendous infighter, and he's not gonna win on the outside. And Shiraz felt pretty great, And on top of that too, he was only 5 pounds away from his weight that Friday before the fight.
wow.
Only five. You got to remember, he's just moving up. He had so I was impressed with him and his team. Obviously, I already know Andy from helping Ben Whitaker out, so I knew he'd be good there. And then his team seemed very organized. They had nutritionists and all that stuff. Watching his diet, and yeah, I mean, being only 5 pounds away from your weight class a week before you're sparring somebody else with great energy. Um, I was like, yeah, this guy's gonna stop Edgar, But I was real surprised. He had real sneaky power with 16-ounce gloves on. I was like, oh, okay, this guy could really punch. There's
Mm,
only a few guys that I've sparred in my life that have been, even though Hamza's bigger than me as far as height wise, but that have been like middleweights or just coming up from middleweight, and and I felt the power, and I'm like, whoa, this guy can freaking
Mm,
punch. And it's been uh like Peter Quillen, I sparred Peter Quillen years ago. I
yeah.
was still amateur, but he was fighting at 160 at the time, and I was like, oh, this guy can crack. He's 160. He could crack, So, but Hamza, there's different type of punches. There's one punch, there's guys that kind of bruise you, and Hamza, yeah, he's just like, I don't know if it's because his arms are so long and he has the leverage, but he had
Right.
great power, great, really good speed, and I was just thinking like, man, it's gonna be a tough night for Edgar, and hey, big ups to Hamza, because I for even taking that fight, and Edgar, I don't know if he overlooked him or what the case was, but you know, yeah, man, Hamza made a big name for himself in that fight.
Two things I wanted to say, bro. Now I mean, and I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, bro. But it's two things I wanted to say. For the
No,
people that don't know, if you never been to a training camp or you never spoke to a training camp, towards the end of camp, like that last week, fighters be real weak. Now I mean, like that last like sparring session, because I've been to many camps with a lot of top fighters, world champions, Olympians, all of that. So I know how it goes. That last week of training, normally, like that last sparring session, most fighters be weak. So for you to say that, and that was y'all first time sparring that one day, and for you to say that you felt this power, because that's very abnormal. Of course, fighters be in shape and all that, but it just be the fact that they making weight, and the fact that you said he was only 5 pounds off, that's yo, that's crazy, bro. That's very rare. You see a fighter a week before the fight only 5 pounds off. Most fighters be cutting, like having to cut a tremendous amount of weight. Also, I wanted to say, now I'm saying, when you because you did bring it up, we had a conversation the day of the fight. Me and you we was texting back and forth, and you was telling me about your experience sparring with Hamza Shiraz, and I was telling you how I watched Edgar grow up. We come from the same gym. Now I'm saying, from since he was a baby. Now I'm saying, so I kind of knew it was a bad matchup for Edgar stylistically, because I seen a fight with Dames, and I know in order to beat Hamza Shiraz, you got to be an inside fighter, bro. Now I'm saying, so due to the fact that he Edgar Berlanga is not a quote unquote inside fighter, that's not saying he don't know how to fight on the inside, but he's not a I wouldn't categorize him as an inside fighter. He's more of a rangy fighter. Now I mean, solid power. Now I mean, I spar with Edgar many times. You know what I'm saying? So I know his style. To me, again, it was a bad matchup stylistically. However, me and you did discuss this. He still had a puncher's chance. Now I'm saying, he had a puncher's chance because he does hit hard. Now I'm saying, but like I said, bro, it was a bad matchup stylistically. I don't think Edgar overlooked him. Now I'm saying, I think that it just stylistically, it just wasn't a good matchup for him. Now I'm saying, and I wanted to ask you this: how
yeah,
how do you feel about,
and
yeah?
I just wanted to say, as far as the power goes, I didn't think it was going to be a problem for Hamza because he's fought two really hard punchers. I've seen many interviews of people that have been in the gym with the Dames
Hmm.
and Canelo and stuff, and they said the Dames he hits extremely hard. And Ammo, I've sparred Ammo. We used to train in the same gym. Ammo hit really hard. He's another guy who's smaller, but you'll be like, damn, this guy could really punch. And he got hurt in both of those fights, and still uh was turning up.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. My fault. I hear you. I'm hearing everything you're saying. I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you this. How did you feel? It's a couple of questions I'm gonna ask you that they send in, then I'm gonna let you go. But the first question I want to ask you is, how did you feel about
Yeah, no
the
rush.
how did you feel about the situation with them saying Hamza Shiraz hand wraps was loaded?
Yeah, I thought it was crazy just because fought in New York, man, and it's such a strict commission, you
Facts.
know. Uh, uh, and most boxers that have fought, they know, like, even when you go to the bathroom, the commissioner comes in with you, you know,
Facts.
to make sure no funny business is going on. Both of the teams, you know, have somebody overseeing the hand wrap job. So I thought it was crazy. I mean, I didn't personally see anything from Edgar mentioning anything about that. It was more probably his people and his fans. I mean, I thought it was kind of irresponsible of that one page to post something like that
Hmm.
without like any concrete facts. You know, like if you have a popular boxing page, I don't know. I just thought it was boxing already has a lot of negativity
Right.
towards it. You know, to say something like that, no real concrete evidence is I thought that was kind of pretty irresponsible from that particular guy's page. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, look, I sparred. Like I said, I hit you up right after I sparred Shiraz, and we had 16 ounces on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I had a headgear with the bar on it, you know, and I
Mm.
was like, oh, this guy has on 10-ounce gloves. He's gonna hurt somebody, you know, like.
How would you
So
rate his
with
power though?
16 ounces on, so I can only
From one
imagine.
to ten, from 1 to 10, right? How would you rate his power?
You know what? It's hard for me to rate it like that because there's so many different type of punches. You know,
Hmm.
you got guys like uh, but he's got like a surprising power. It's like kind of surprises you. You know, it's quick,
Right.
snappy. You know, but there's different type of punches. You know, you got one punch knockout punches like Adonis Stevenson. Then you got, you know, guys that kind of break you down like Peter Biv, you know, and who don't really knock guys out with one punch, but they kind of break you down and stuff. And then
Right.
you got guys like Kovalev and Beterbiev who do that. So it's kind of hard to just rate his power because it's not like every shot is just brutally hard, but it's just like it's kind of just it's a snap. You know, it's a snapping power. It's a snapping power, and he has good punch placement. You know, it's not every shot that's just a crazy. It's not every shot with a lot of crazy shit behind it, but you know he could snap some stuff, and then it's coming from so long and quick. You know, it could possibly hurt you. Like his jab felt really strong. You know, his jab was
Hmm.
strong, and I'm like, man, Edgar's gonna have a hard time getting through that jab. You know, like you said, I noticed the same thing as you. I've never seen a body worker. I've never seen him move his head like Adames did because it looked like Shiraz had a lot of problems with the head movement of
Facts.
Adames, but you know he had good moments in that fight. He blocked a lot of, um, but he learned from it. You know, like he learned from it, came out, man, and he did what I thought he was gonna do. You know, before the fight, I didn't think the fight was gonna go down that way. I just thought it was a really tough fight that one super middleweight. But after I sparred him, even though we didn't go hard, I knew what was up. You know, like I said, we messaged before the fight,
Right.
and a few other people had messaged me, asked me how the sparring was, and I told them exactly what I thought was going down. So yeah, man, it was pretty cool, man. And guess what? There's I don't know if Canelo will fight Shiraz. You know, he's
Hmm.
6'4", 6'5", tall guy. Like Canelo's like what 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
But there's other guys in the division that can make some great fights. And one guy who nobody is calling out, and he's one of my, he's fun to watch. I like to
And
watch him.
Billy.
Is Chris Mbili
Yeah.
from France?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody's calling him out. Nobody's calling him out. But I did see something online with Hamza Shiraz and Mbili next to each other. I don't know if they said it was like a mandatory or a tie eliminator or something, but that would be a crazy fight to
I
watch.
agree.
You know, for both
Mm-hmm.
guys. Um, you know, I didn't really see too many guys at super middleweight dealing with Mbili before, but now that Shiraz is in the mix, both those styles make for a great fight. You know, Mbili's really short, so he's gonna have to take some shit to get in. Excuse my language, to get in to fight in there with Shiraz. But that's an action-packed fight. I'll be real excited if they make that fight in the near future.
Yeah. So like I said, bro, I ain't gonna hold you too long. Now I mean I'm getting hyped talking to you. I don't want to keep because I could keep it going for mad long, but I ain't going. I mean I'm gonna let you get your rest. I know you got to train. You got to get up early in the morning and train. I just want to ask you
No, no, cool,
one
cool.
more question. No, I want to ask you two questions, bro. One, give me your top three guys that you spar with, that you've been in the ring with, skill wise.
Skill. I mean, skill wise, like I sparred. I was still amateur, but I sparred a prime Chad Dawson. A
Mm,
prime Chad Dawson.
Mad
I
Chad.
sparred. He was champ. Yeah, I was still amateur, but it was like it was pretty cool experience. And then I won't say like skill for skill, but I'll just say like the best guys that I've sparred and give me a lot of um, good work. Obviously, I've sparred Arthur Beterbiev, but that
Mm,
was just like crazy, just to spar him for 5 weeks because he's so strong and stuff. But I've learned a lot sparring Sergey Kovalev. I helped him out for 4 or 5 different camps.
yeah.
Sergey Kovalev, obviously, he was killer. I've sparred guys like Glenn Johnson,
Mm,
the Road Warrior,
Johnson.
who was who was a beast too. I sparred a lot of guys. I can't even remember right now, but I sparred tons of guys, that were world champions or on their way to be uh, world champions. So, yeah, I've been in there with a lot of guys. Keeps it kind of exciting for me.
Yo, Steve, your resume is crazy, bro. Now I'm saying I want to say it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure talking to you. Now I'm saying I definitely want to. We want to get you up here again when it's more time. Now I'm saying because I got a million questions I want to ask you, and I seen you work. I seen you work
Yeah,
in
when
full time. I seen you work face to face, and I know how you give it up. You get busy, bro. So it's a million questions that I want to ask you, but we gonna save it for next time.
yeah,
I want to ask you one more thing. Who you got in a Terrence Crawford versus Canelo fight coming up September 13th?
um, well, I'm rooting for Crawford. I hope he can pull it off,
Mm,
but I'm just going with I just got to go with like just basic facts from what I've seen in the past with Crawford and what's going on now. He definitely is fighting a Canelo who's not the same old Canelo, but
mm,
also like he's going up to 168. He's 38 years old. He's gonna have to carry all that weight on those older legs. And I think one thing about Crawford, man, he's a dog. He's a prime. He's got that old school mentality. He's not gonna get in that ring and go run. He's not gonna be dancing around the ring. He's gonna go in there. He's gonna fight. He's gonna be trying to do what he does with all these other fighters. So I think if the weight plays a factor, man, I think Canelo, weight classes matter, and Canelo might be able to get that W. But that's my opinion. I still got to do a little bit more research, but right now
mhm.
I'm just gonna go with the heavier guy. But I'm rooting for Crawford. But I'm going with the heavier guy. But there's just a lot of factors, and like I remember like Amir Khan and stuff who had a lot of success in his fight. With when he fought Canelo, he was winning rounds, but at the same time too, Crawford is a completely different fighter. I don't think he has as fast as hands, and I don't think he moves like Khan was able to move around in that fight, or like the Cuban just moved, his lateral movement in that last fight. So I see Crawford standing there and getting in the paint because he's a dog like that. He has that mentality. If he goes out, he's going out on a shield. But I just think
Facts.
the weight is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. But Canelo used to be a 147 or 154 pounder too. But I don't know, man. That guy is. I think he's going to be excited. He's going into camp with a different mindset. Canelo, like I know his performances have been a little bit lack, but I think for this fight, he's going into the camp with a chip on his shoulder, and I think we're going to see a great fight in Vegas, man. I think it's going to be very interesting. You know.
Definitely, bro.
What do you think?
We definitely gonna see you there. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm on the same type of time as you. I'm rooting for. Bro, I'm kind of in the middle, in between. Of course, Crawford he's a special fighter, bro. But I just think it's weight classes for a reason, bro. Now I'm saying, and I know uh Canelo is used to getting hit by stronger guys. Now I'm saying he used to being in the ring with bigger guys. I feel like Crawford is more talented and more skilled all around, but I just feel like he's not used to being in there with guys that's coming in the ring at 180, 190, because that's what Canelo gonna come in at. Now I mean 180, 190. Now I'm saying and with no headgear and 10 ounces, I just think Crawford not used to getting hit. So, you know,
Yeah, no rehydration clause.
no rehab. Come on, bro. He coming in at least 185, bro. I
But
just
I
think
love
that's
that about Crawford, man.
yeah. Oh, he got heart,
He's a
bro.
dog, man. He's a dog. He's like, forget the rehydration clause and all that
Right,
stuff.
right.
And I think his heart is what might be his demise in that fight.
Mm,
I don't see him going in there dancing around. I think he's going in there to fight hard. I know like some people compare his last fight, which I was present at, versus the guy I think he's from Uzbekistan that Virgil
yeah.
Ortiz just fought.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people, Crawford had trouble with that guy, but that was a completely different style of fighter. That kid had a lot of herky jerky stuff going on with him
Right.
and stuff. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's hard for me to see Crawford just going in there and just taking that power. But he's a special fighter.
Yeah.
So if someone can do it, it could possibly be him. In history, I've seen guys because like now I got to think, what is he going to do after that fight, win or lose? Because
Right.
we've seen what happened in the past where fighters have gone up and then try to come back down. And like Roy Jones and stuff. It didn't always go well, but yeah, it'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting. He's definitely fighting Canelo at the right time, but Canelo is definitely he's still great, but he's not the same as he
Mm,
once was. But a better for this fight because of how much he has to lose on this. Uh, he's going to be excited for this fight. He's probably in camp, super motivated, and it's going to be crazy. And you know what? Canelo has a great chin. Like
he does.
Canelo, like I said, I sparred Sergey Kovalev for many camps. And Kovalev's jabs feel like some big puncher's right hand.
Mm,
And to see Canelo walking down, I was like, oh, this guy's on some shit. I mean, I'm like, damn, this guy's crazy. But
yeah.
also, Canelo has a really smart team too. Like when he fought Anthony Yard, Kovalev fought Anthony Yard, and then Canelo kind of, I think, from my understanding, he gave him a take or leave it type of situation, and he had to fight Sergey. Sergey had to fight after going to that brutal fight with Anthony Yard in Russia, had to turn around, and I think like 10 or so weeks later, fight Canelo. So he could have been drained as well, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Canelo has amazing. He's walked down a lot of big punchers.
That's a fact.
I've seen him once, hurt once in his whole boxing career.
That's a fact, bro. Now I mean, I can't wait. We definitely gonna see you out there September, bro. Now I'm saying that's gonna be one of the biggest fights of this generation, man. Now I'm saying, like I said, Steve, I could keep you here asking questions all day because you got a great boxing mind, but I'm gonna let you get your rest. And next time I'm gonna hit you up ahead of time, let you know. Now I mean, and we'd love to have you back on so we could talk some more boxing.
All right, for sure, bro. Just let me know.
All right, I got you, bro. I appreciate you.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Good night, fellas.
Good night.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching on YouTube. We're live right now, Big versus Bigs. This is something that we're doing. We're starting it. Let us know how you feel about it. Don't be afraid to drop a comment.
Yes, sir.
I am Chris, the Slim Reaper Biggs. You know, the most important part of the Biggs duo, of course. But you guys already know that. To my left, you can introduce yourself,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? Yeah, so look, it's big time Bigs, man. You know, we had a great weekend where they charged for 2 pay-per-views. I don't know how, everybody probably broke over there right now. So, but guess what? You can watch Bigs versus Bigs for free. We ain't gonna do you like that. We also got my man Flat, the bad guy here, and Jay on the 1s and 2s.
I'm just happy to be there with my brothers. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to be here, bro.
We back at it. So we like, let's just live stream this thing so everybody can get the content right away. You know what I mean? It was
Right
Flat's-
away.
It was
Y'all
Flat's
sitting with
idea,
us,
man.
Talk to us. Flat got all the ideas, man. We're gonna be here without him. We just finished up a great interview with Steve Gaffard, a very accomplished veteran in the sport. He's been there with legends.
Facts.
It's like the likes of Chad Dawson,
Yep, yep.
Glenn Johnson.
Yep.
He's just in there with Hamza Shiraz, preparing him for the fight with Edgar Berlanga, and that's what we're jumping into next.
Oh, so he prepared him for the fight with Edgar.
Yeah, he was sparring with him. Yep.
Oh, I didn't
He's still
know
out
that.
there in the UK.
He's still out there in the UK.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he came here, then he went back out there. I don't know, bro. He be sparring with everybody. Ben Whitaker,
Wow.
He be sparring with all the top fighters, bro.
So let's get into it too, man. With the Edgar fight, man. We all know Edgar, man. We all grew up with him in the gym.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And just amazing job that he did, like making it to this level. You know what I'm saying? And I believe he's become like somewhat of like a icon in New York. I think he really was the one that was caught the popularity. He had the style, the flair. So with that comes something. You know what I mean? It comes that people loving you, but then them kind of tearing you down. Because if it would have been anybody else from New York and they got stopped, I don't think it would have been a really big deal. But as you see, it's just certain characters that we've had here, certain fighters we have had in New York, like Zab, Curtis Stevens, that when something happened to them, like the ones that was especially popular in the hip hop community, it seemed like, New York was just like kind of shady,
Yeah.
But look, it did hurt my heart to see that. But he stood up, man, and he fought. You know what I mean? Edgar fought, so we proud of him anyway. Win, lose, or draw.
Facts.
Now after the fight, I'm watching it. Chris pointed out something dope. We have to give Shiraz his credit too. He had 2 good fakes, and I think he saw that. I think what I saw, what might have went wrong, bro, is that Edgar was doing a good job of getting under the punches. I liked the way he was slipping, but when he slipped, I believe his hands was kind of down. But and Shiraz faked the first 2 shots, and then threw the left hook to the ear. And I think when it connected with the ear, which I've got hurt like that, it messes up your equilibrium, which allowed the other shots to come. And to me, bro, I've been seeing, from me being in the ring, 16 pro fights, 13 knockouts. I've been hurt, a couple times already.
We all have.
When you get hit in the ear, it's very hard to recover from that punch. I think at every other part of your body, even your chin.
Yeah.
I think the ear, man, is just a different place to get hit.
The ear in the back of the head. One time I was sparring. This when I was in Vegas. I was living in Vegas, and I was training at Floyd Mayweather gym. So they was doing renovations that I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. It's the only time I ever felt this. They was doing renovations at Floyd Mayweather gym. We went down to this other gym. I forgot the name of it. So we trained in there.
Right.
Yo, this dude, I'm sparring with this Russian kid, and I'm saying, giving him business, son. I was in shape, business, son. Yo, he hit me like in the back, like behind the ear, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, because I always wonder how it felt. I've never been knocked out, so I always wonder how it felt. Yo, bro, all I know, bro, it's like somebody cut the lights out in the room. Know what I mean? But my pride in it, because then I understood how it feel when somebody get up, when they get knocked down in a fight and they get up fast and their legs is not all the way there. Your pride sets in and you like, nah, he ain't just dropped me.
Yeah.
I got hit by like in the back of the head and I jumped up.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? And I felt it like, yo, this how it feels to be knocked out, bro. So the equilibrium, yeah, bro.
And I think too, Edgar got up. More, and I think that he should have took a knee.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it was like kind of like similar to how he had at New York Pride, to where I
Yep,
think that
yep.
crowd, bro, fighting at home,
yep.
that we pop up like,
Yep.
nah, I'm not hurt, because he
Right.
popped up with Canelo,
Right.
So he just tried to pop up, because also too, you don't want to be down there and just like, sometimes I've seen guys look on the knee and they like stop
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah,
You be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
it was 7.
Yeah.
Like let
Yeah.
me get to 8.
Yeah.
So I could see that too. Which you might judge a guy like why you didn't take the knee, but what do you think? What you think went wrong in that fight, man? You
I mean,
watching?
well, I want to say this, right? I seen the Cubans when they train. This is just a little shot bar throwing
Yeah.
in. The Cubans when they train, they do this exercise. Like I've been in the gym with Rigondeaux, and they do this exercise where they roll around the ring. They do front rolls till they get
Yeah.
dizzy,
Yeah.
and then they stand up and start punching. So that the purpose of that exercise is when you hurt, you able to still keep fighting, or you're able to still have the right frame of mind.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So that's one of the exercises. I wouldn't say that necessarily, but as fighters, we got to get used to if that happens. We
Right,
get
right,
knocked
right,
down,
right.
we hurt. We able to still have our right frame of mind to get up, like I've been through this before,
Right.
and either, know what I'm saying, I wouldn't keep fighting, I would hold on. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna lean against the ropes, one or the other, because
Yeah.
you gotta get that equilibrium back. But I think with Edgar, like I said, bro, I think it was just a bad stylistic matchup for him, bro.
okay.
Know what I'm saying? Him not being an inside fight, like you said, he was rolling under a lot of punches,
Yeah.
but he wasn't catching the punches, bro.
Yeah.
And when I did my assessment of the fight, I said that, bro. An inside fighter, and it's not saying he doesn't know how to fight on the inside, because as you said, we grew up with him. We
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
him grow
yeah.
up. Edgar is an all-around hell of a fighter.
Yeah.
It's just he's not a quote-unquote inside fighter.
right,
So
right.
he wasn't catching the shots. He's more so rolling. Like you said, his hands was down a lot of times. Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how he was getting caught, bro.
Yeah, it was like to be honest with you, it was like the one time his hand was down,
Yep.
because his stuff was in a good place.
Yep.
It was just that he did like a Roberto Duran hand fake.
Yep.
So Shiraz kind of like faked, and he knew he would go under,
Yep.
which is like a thing they don't tell you in boxing. Just because I time a shot,
Yeah.
it's like I may time a right hand, right? This time, which I in my mind, I do this. I do this. I go, this right hand, I'm gonna step back.
Yeah.
This right hand, I'm gonna get under.
Mm-hmm.
This right hand, I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna go this way.
Mhm.
On this, so you don't know which time I'm gonna do it, because
Right.
like a good fighter is going to
Time you.
change the trajectory, like
Yeah.
like with Erickson and Charlo.
Right,
That was an
yep,
example
yep,
of,
yep.
I know Erickson thought the right hand was coming.
Yep.
He found the timing of it.
Yep.
But Charlo bought the uppercut.
Uppercut,
And
yep.
in reality, bro, it's just a guy's gonna get it right once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember getting hurt like that too by a
Yeah.
veteran fighter. I kept going to the left, kept
Mhm.
going to the left.
Yep. Yep.
Dude threw a left hook. He waited for me to go down
Yep.
to lean,
Yep.
and then threw a left hook and caught me. I said, damn, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I had to watch the fight 5 times and say, how did he hit me with that punch?
Right.
I was expecting a right hand, got hit with a left hook.
Right.
So I look at that fight, and overall, this is something I really got to say, bro. 2 things that my takeaway from the fight. What was, and this is like where I kind of wonder about like promotions. What was Edgar gonna get from beating Shiraz? Like, I don't know why this fight was made. To be totally honest with you, man, I think Edgar is a star.
Absolutely.
I know there's money involved.
Yep.
But like, Edgar would have knocked Shiraz out. What would we be saying right now? I knew Shiraz was good, but the public would have been like, he knocked out Ak. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knew who he was. It
Right.
reminded me of when Amir Khan came to America and fought Paulie.
Yep.
Like that same, no one really knew Amir Khan like that.
Right.
When Prince Nassim fought Kevin Kelly,
Yep.
it was like a coming out party
Yes,
for
sir.
him.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't see what Edgar had to take, what was going to happen if he'd have won that fight.
Yeah.
Now, and the second thing, I really wished, and I had in my mind, I said, you know what, man? Him and Caleb Plant need to fight.
Yep.
I feel like I don't understand all the business behind everything, but the marination of the fight, they're at such a good weight class. 54, 68 are not weight classes to wait on fights. I think you need to take those big fights when they come. I don't know the money situation,
Right.
but if it would have been Caleb Plant that beat Edgar, it wouldn't have been a big deal. If Edgar would have beat Caleb Plant, we'd be more inclined to understand it. But we don't even know how. I think people don't even know how good Shiraz really is.
Yeah. No. Let me say this, bro. Shiraz is a hell of a fighter, bro. And this is like I said. I talked to my man Steve before the fight, bro. I told him, I said, yo, Edgar is my little bro. My loyalty is with Edgar.
Word,
Period,
fact,
bro.
yeah.
Know what I'm saying? But really, it's a terrible. I don't know
Yeah.
who stamped that and okayed that matchup because it really was no benefit in that. And if
Yeah, it was
Edgar
none.
won, it's no benefit.
It's something later down the line, because this is how I feel. If Shiraz ain't scared of Canelo, he's gonna take over 168. I feel like Shiraz beats Pacheco, Shiraz stops Munguia, Shiraz beats Charlo, Shiraz beats all those guys. I don't see anybody
nobody
at,
beating him
at
at
168. And if you don't respect Canelo, it's up. So who's gonna beat this guy? So I feel like Edgar was like really the first one to test him, and it's something that later on down the line will be like, dang, Edgar lost to Canelo and Shiraz.
Yeah.
But right now, it just didn't make sense, and I think this is where I don't know who was in the decision making, because as Edgar as a fighter, you can't blame him for being a dog.
Not at all.
He gets a name, he takes it.
right.
But I didn't see why we're giving this guy this opportunity. Now, on the next thing is the hand wrap. joint.
Yeah.
So the hand wrap situation, as I've been looking at fights, I usually don't see one hand wrap off
Yeah.
or one hand wrap on, right?
Yeah.
Then I looked at how Edgar got hit, and when he got hit, he was like stuck at that. He got caught, and it was like he was at a delay, and he followed up with 4 or 5 shots,
Yeah.
which was kind of strange to me. But because it's on the ear, there's 2 things I have to know: where was a shot on the ear that could shut you down, and how hard did Shiraz really hit?
But we got the inside scoop.
We did.
We just got some very exclusive news from, one of, if not the main sparring partner of Hamza Shiraz for that fight. Thanks to Flat the Bad Guy. So, what did he say about Shiraz's power? Because a lot of people saying he's a right-handed fighter.
Yeah.
He can knock you out with the right. So what did he say?
Well, Steve said he hit hard with both hands. And the crazy thing, I had to bring it up on the next thing that I was talking to him about after he said this, because this is so rare. As we've all sparred with top fighters, we know we're all fighters, one, and we all spar with top fighters. So we
Right,
know
right.
the week of the fight, you're
Right.
normally depleted, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying you're drop dead weak, but you're not as strong as you are the night of the fight.
You went 8 days.
Right. Now I'm saying, so you trying to make weight. You done train however many weeks. Now I'm saying your body's aching. That's why in the last week of training, in the last week of camp, we take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to kind of recover and still be sharp at the same time. So for him to say that last day of sparring that Hamza Shiraz was cracking, bro,
That's what he
that
said?
says a lot. He said he was cracking on the last day of sparring,
Which
bro.
hand? Which hand?
Both. He
Both
said his
hands.
jab felt like a right hand.
And whoa.
Whoa.
That's what he said,
He
bro.
said his jab felt like a right hand.
Said his jab, bro.
I've only heard that one other time from a former opponent of Naoya Inoue.
Always punching like
He
that.
said his jab felt like a right hand. So if that means he has monstrous power.
Yep.
So, and it goes to show the toughness of Berlanga.
But
Because
hold
he didn't
up.
He didn't fold after being dropped
Facts.
2-3 times. They
Shout
had to
out
stop it.
Edgar.
Who wrapped his hands in sparring?
Ah, come on,
we not-
bro.
nah.
Come on. Shout out Andy Lee,
Who
man.
wrapped his hands in sparring?
Shout out Andy Lee. Andy
So
Lee
look,
said he wrapped his hands,
I don't want
bro.
to believe Andy Lee. I love Andy Lee. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite. But Andy Lee had a hell of a right hook too. I never seen a right
He
hook
sure
that good.
did,
Me and
bro.
Andy Lee got the best right hook in the game. So, but It's a lot of it's a lot of flim flam stuff going on, man. It's a lot of funny movement. You know? Now, this is the thing. This is the catch-22. Because this could go you know, no excuses, or this can go Deontay Wilder. So, and this is the thing, because I'm seeing a lot of posts like, yo, Hamza dirty, right? And the one thing, you know, you have to shout out to I ain't hear Edgar do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hear Edgar say that, but the people are saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know where if Edgar in his heart is like, yo, I never felt this before, he's probably cheating. Now we may get into rematch territory.
Right. Well, let me say this. I sat and I thought about this, bro. As fighters, we it's nothing wrong with making an excuse to yourself as a fighter.
Yeah.
Because if somebody beat on me, bro, I'm gonna make an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna say he straight up beat. Bro, as crazy as it sounds, but I'm gonna say it amongst myself and my people. I'm not gonna put it out there to the public. So shout out to Edgar for not putting that out to the public, that he felt like the hand wrap. But still, you wanna keep your confidence, bro. So you're gonna be like, yo, well, I was sick that night. Now I'm saying, yo, I banged my toe that night, so I wasn't all the way healthy. You know what I mean? I had one foot.
If I see a fighter eat a Flintstone gum vitamin, it's up.
Right. I feel like that's the reason he beat me. He was drinking some secret water or something. He didn't straight up beat me. No man can straight up beat me. So shout out to Edgar for not running with that. But I'm sure Edgar in his mind, he like, yo, listen, something wasn't right, bro.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. Just don't put it out there to the public.
Yeah, it's just when that, you know, let him fight some other guys. Let's see what's
You
up.
don't think y'all not feeling an immediate rematch?
No, absolutely not. That's stupid.
I gotta see. Look, I gotta see. I was looking forward to the post-fight interview from Edgar. I completely understand why he said, "Nah, I'm gonna just get my get right. I'm gonna get it right before I do that." I gotta hear Edgar speak on it before I say rematch or no rematch. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see how because if he's like, "Nah, yo, he's just a better man that night. No excuse. It wasn't nothing. It just was. He had my number." So we start back from we build back up.
Right.
We get a tune up.
Right.
We don't gotta jump right back in here with that guy.
Right.
Because now, be honest with you, Hamza's on the top of the world.
Yeah.
You can't tell Hamza nothing.
It's a fact, bro.
So it'll be a hard thing to do. But as far as the hand wrap conspiracy, look, man, it wasn't nothing really to go off of.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of shocked when I saw the I opened up my YouTube, I see the thumbnails, I see the posts, and it's like just the picture of his hand wrap after the fight, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see. This is people that don't really box, so they're like, you know, maybe his hand wraps look a little weird. Nah, look like knuckles, look like regular hand wraps. So, but I get his team. No, I understand his team.
It was a good rap too, though.
But bro, we from New York. We know the commission
New
is
York
the most
City.
strict.
It's
They
strict.
not allowing you to do nothing, bro.
I tried to drink a Red Bull.
Nothing.
They said,
Yo, bro, I went to take a leak, use the bathroom. They stood there and watched me,
They
bro.
did too, yeah.
I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, what are we doing here, bro? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, let me use but I understood it, bro. They don't want you doing no
nothing.
cheating, bro.
But then again, people escape from Alcatraz.
That is
So
true.
there's a will,
There's
there's
a-
a way. Who said that? Goku? If there's a will, there's a way.
Him or Spider-Man. Somebody said
Spider-Man. If there's a will, there's a way. Hand wraps. Pete, listen, where's the camera at? If y'all think that I'm not saying he did it. If y'all think Hamza couldn't have did something to them hand wraps, remember, dudes escape from Alcatraz. It's always a way.
maximum security.
Maximum
prison.
security.
This is true.
I seen something where Shorty, CEO was sneaking a guy's spoons and he done dug his way out of jail. Anything can happen. But what we're gonna do first is this. This is New York's. We're gonna let him fight a couple other people, and we're gonna get the who checked Margarito's hand wraps
Nobody. Obviously.
when they caught him the second time. When they caught him.
Wasn't that my man Nassim,
Rest in peace to Nassim.
brother Nassim?
In the spirit of Nassim, the next time he's in there, we need a dude like that to check the man hand wraps.
But look,
And if we find something in there,
yeah, I've been in the locker room before my brother just fights, before my sister fight. I always watch the hand wraps. I'm not playing around. I don't let nobody else do it. I'm watching them.
Facts.
I'm on them, right?
Facts.
But one time, I was in Virginia, and I'm like, I told the commission, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go watch, this guy's hand wraps. And they're like, why? And I look at them like, what do you mean, why? Just in case. And they're like, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm dead serious. I'm about to go watch his hand wraps. And they're like, yeah, whatever. This guy's weird. So you got to be very careful. You got to be very, very careful with these hand wraps because, look, this is the truth, right? Fighters, we're disciplined, we're nice on the outside, but we come from the lowest of the low.
Facts.
We come from the toughest beginnings. So you got to think. They give you the contract, you get your money, and you're like, okay, I beat this guy, I'm gonna get more money. You fight a guy like me, big, tall dude, strong power, punching power, speed, athleticism. I understand. You probably gonna want to cheat. You fight a guy like Flat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might want to
You
cheat.
fight a guy like Just, you might want to take some extra for the night.
That's a fact.
You might want you might want to double stack your gloves, to wrap.
You might want a honey pack.
So I don't put nothing past nobody.
I don't
That's a
trust
fact.
because I don't really know Cuff for real.
We don't.
This is the second time I ever see Shiraz fight. I don't really know Cuff for real.
We don't know him like that.
This is not like a guy that I've seen fight a million times
Yeah.
with super power punching. I don't really know him like that. Now I'm not saying he did it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he didn't.
Yeah. You never know.
Allegedly. But also there's the other side of the fight too where people kind of feel, the Oscar De La Hoya thing. I believe that Edgar had to really sell the fight.
We gotta talk about that.
And I believe Oscar, I don't know, but it's like if I can imagine, bro, if I'm about to fight and then Floyd disrespect me, man, like that's gonna really hurt because he's African American, he's from our community. Or if Azab was just against me, I'm like, damn, Azab from I looked up to you.
Yeah.
So I think the Oscar thing really might really affect
You think
it.
so?
Yo, I think it did, bro, because I feel like, when you talking about slapping Oscar and stuff, and I feel like he really was gonna do it.
He was wilding.
And then the problem with the whole situation was the Oscar was like, I haven't watched either guy fight. So he really was just trolling, And then he threw in the wig and everything.
So for those that don't understand a backstory, during the build-up, during the press conference, Edgar Berlanga and Oscar De La Hoya had words with each other. Oscar was basically saying Edgar's not from Puerto Rico. He tried to take his Puerto Ricanness from him.
That's corny.
I never heard of nothing like that
Yeah.
before. It
That'd
was
make
kind
me
of a
tight.
creative insult, but I was like, how you even do that? But that's what Oscar was saying. So Edgar said everything he could about Oscar after that.
He was
wilding.
wilding.
Yo, everything he could.
Threw the panties out of him.
Yo, that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
crazy.
Made it rain on him.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
wilding.
That was exciting. I ain't gonna lie. That
He did make
yeah.
the build up. Edgar carried that, bro. Edgar carried that build up.
I was
did.
shocked
He
when,
did.
when,
He
when
carried it.
Oscar didn't come out. It was Shiraz. Who's this Shiraz guy? People probably did fight Oscar that night.
But Oscar is not even Shiraz
Promoter, bro. It's
Promoter,
not
bro.
even.
He just
Not
was,
even.
he be doing clapback Thursday. He
Yeah.
took shots.
He's a
at
great
Edgar,
promoter.
But they promoted the event. Look, all in all, I think Edgar bounces back. I believe at this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I believe at this weight, everybody's losing. For real, at 168. I do believe that Shiraz may become the guy at that weight because of his size. Overall, I think he's just too big. But I do believe that Edgar will bounce back. This fight's for him. I think Shiraz will go to 175 soon. He's a big guy, and I think he becomes that dude. But even us going forward, I want to tap in on the Amanda Serrano fight.
All right, hold on real quick.
Uh-huh.
Because we gotta, because we're gonna break there,
All right.
and I wanted to show in the edit that it's a break there.
Okay.
But you see where you got Clarissa Shields?
Yeah.
Did they know? I was thinking that too. Skip that Serrano Katie Taylor.
Yeah. Forget
so
that.
Clarissa Shields, Remy Ma, because that's from the same fight.
Facts.
So come off with a little more energy because we still talking about Berlanga fight. It was still in New York. The event was still crazy.
Right.
Roll right into, and you know what? What about Remy? What about Berlanga bringing Remy out? Like that was very
Right.
Like, this nigga really knows how to get seen and get talked about, and so roll right into that.
Yeah.
Clarissa Remy, and then go right down to Layla.
Layla.
Ali.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Yo, but Flat, talking about like the whole show, right? Yo, you think they knew that when Edgar brought Remy out? You think he knew Clarissa was gonna be there?
I mean, he probably had a sense, but you know, Edgar is Terror Squad. Know what I'm saying? So
Right.
He ain't worried about that. Know what I'm
She
saying?
gonna be, but she was gonna be there anyway. But
Facts.
what was the thing I ain't really like though? Well, I guess Clarissa's like you on their side, but she was like, "Oh, people gotta stop coming out to lean back."
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, Clarissa with Pat. This is New York. You know what I mean? I hope it's love there. But the Remy coming out, Clarissa coming out. And did you hear anything in the streets? Anybody had like? Did they talk? Did they? Because Pat was there too, right? Papoose was there.
Pat was there, so I keep my ear close to the streets, bro. Know what I'm saying? So the crazy thing about it is, so Terror Squad got a couple guys, you know, they banging hard for Edgar. Know what I mean?
Right.
Shout out to them boys. Know what I mean? They banging hard for Edgar. Know what I'm saying? And then Papoose, you know, he from the street. Know what I'm saying? So, you know, he Brooklyn. Know what I mean? Most of the Terror Squad guys, they from the Bronx. Know what I'm saying? So I seen a video where it looked like it was kind of some tension there. Know what I'm saying? I wasn't there in the flesh to see what was going on, but it looked like it was kind of some tension. And then you got to remember, Fat Joe and Papoose had beef before.
They did.
They had beef. They actually had a physical fight.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? But then they got cool because of Remy and Pat being together. Know what I'm saying? So, you know, Remy and Papoose daughter is Fat Joe's goddaughter.
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
Right. Wow.
So it's all like a big ball of confusion kind of because right now it got to be tension there with Remy beefing with Clarissa, and then the beef that Remy and Papoose had after their relationship, and then all the guys from the street that's with Remy, and then Papoose being from the street. It's just a ball of confusion. But I'm kind of glad it didn't nothing bad happen, bro.
Yo, it just hit me. Where it was easy to block him.
Oh nah, he was no. He no. He know. I think
It's
he know.
a lot of moving pieces, y'all. It's a lot of moving pieces.
Facts. There's a lot going on, bro. I think he know better than
He knew.
I
You
mean.
think? Okay.
Yeah.
So he wasn't at the cookout. So now, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor happened. Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry all night. You know, I think both girls didn't want to go to the hospital.
We're gonna gloss over that one.
We're gonna,
Bro.
I'm not even gonna. You know,
They had too many wars, bro. That's
like-
simple. That
like-
was simple.
Yeah, I wanna.
Yeah.
You know, see, we gotta start live streaming the hospital visit because y'all be wanting to see people get. You know, they're not trying to do that this time. I'm cool. Undercard was cool. I think. You know,
But before we get completely off of we
I'm
in my
back.
boxing,
Okay, go ahead.
we gotta talk about Clarissa Shields, $15 million. She secured the
Facts.
$15 million that Layla Ali said
Facts.
that she wanted in order to fight the GOAT. Because in my opinion, and most of us up here, I believe, Clarissa Shields is the GOAT.
Absolutely.
Two-time gold
medalist.
Olympian.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Undefeated as a professional.
Absolutely.
Nobody even came close to beating her. We seen her go through adversity, and she came back
MMA. Wow.
and won. Only thing that could stop her is MMA.
Wow. But then she came back and conquered that.
And then she came back and did that, and now she's back over here. So, but my true look, I don't like the fight yet. I gotta see Layla Ali get a couple tune-ups. I don't believe age defines a fighter no more. After Bernard Hopkins, I don't believe that no more. After Manny Pacquiao, definitely don't believe it.
Facts.
I just want to see her get some tune-ups. What y'all think?
Can I hold on, Josh? Hold on. Let me, because I'm anxious about this one, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Know what I'm saying? I think Layla Ali, flat love you. Know what I'm saying? flat love Layla Ali. Beautiful woman. Know what I'm saying? The legacy, her father, the GOAT, he created the mantra, greatest of all time. But we seen what happened with him and Larry Holmes. And Muhammad Ali is one of my favorite ever. But we seen what happened with him and Larry Holmes. I don't want to see that repeated because Clarissa is going to hurt that lady, bro. Straight up, bro. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to get straight. She is going to crush Layla Ali. There's nothing that Layla Ali could do. No, nothing. There's nothing in the world. Maybe 20 years ago, she ain't fight since 2007, bro. Even a tune-up, I would think, for it to even be competitive, she need about two, three tune-ups.
That's what I
One
was saying.
tune-up ain't enough, bro.
She need about 2 tune-ups.
Two
The
tune-ups.
first
bro.
tune-up is a lemon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to get your wheels moving.
Right.
The second tune-up got to be a former Clarissa Shields opponent.
Absolutely.
And then we got to see the litmus test right there.
Absolutely.
How they compare against each other, against the similar opponents.
And she still get crushed. But it'll be a more competitive fight if she get them 2 tune-ups. But she's not beating Clarissa shit. And I don't want to. Layla Ali is pretty, bro. Clarissa is beautiful too. But Layla Ali, I don't want to see that face get bruised up. Say no. We can all use the 15 mil. Don't get me wrong. But is it worth your face getting beat? I don't think so. Just my opinion.
We got one more. We got one more opinion.
Let's go, Josh.
What's up, man? What you shaking your head looking down for, man? That's 15 mil, though.
It is.
Let me tell you something, right? Even when I'm 40 years old, I'm 45. I'm the guy. Let's say I'm the greatest at this pod stuff. You know what I mean? I'm the greatest at the fighting. And I'm like, yo, I'm Brooklyn's best. Some young person come through not respecting me. I still feel like I put belt to butt ass. You know what I'm saying? But
Wait, for the 15 mil, you just saying just period. You
just
feel-
period. I'm
All
gonna
right.
talk. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna
Right,
say,
right.
yo, what? Like,
Right.
man, you,
Of course,
you cocky,
of
you
course.
arrogant.
Of course.
We could do it. We could do it, right?
Right.
Krista, what more do you want, man? Krista, like, you beat everybody. I don't even think you're human. You some type of
agree.
god, half woman,
Meta-human.
Amazon meta-human. Your reflexes are
She's a
super
soup.
fast. You know what I mean? You dating the most dangerous rapper in
Facts.
history.
Facts.
Remy has a bar that says, I shot my friend over a band, and
Yeah.
what you think I do to a chick that I can't stand? And you
Right.
know she can't stand you.
That's a
And you're
fact.
standing across from her at the fight.
Facts. Gangster.
So you did that, Clarissa. Now you want to go beat up, like try to put hands on Layla? And you know what, Clarissa? This is the thing you did. This is what I saw you did, right? You would have Brooklyn dude. This is what I would have did too. Y'all got together, and you put that 15 million together within 16 hours. I don't even know how you did it.
Incredible.
And then I bet Clarissa's about to give her the whole 15. I bet Clarissa said, yo, just give me gas money to get to the fight.
That's it.
You want to put hands on her that bad. And it's something sick about that, man. You are a true savage. And Layla, don't fall for the bait. I went on Layla's page just to see if she saw it, right? Layla chilling. Layla planting.
Smart.
She planting flowers.
Mhm.
She's chilling. Layla, drop the Muhammad Ali Layla Ali barbecue sauce. Do something right now to take advantage of this. Don't let her get you into that mud wrestling. No. I'm telling you right now.
But it's still 15 mil, Josh.
We don't
Who's
need
turning
it,
down
Layla.
15 mil.
Layla, we don't need it.
Yo, let me tell you what happened yesterday, bro. I'm talking to some guys, know what I mean? I'm talking to some good fellas, know what I mean? One of the good fellas said, yo, do you think if they fight that Layla Ali will hold, no, Clarissa Shields will hold Layla Ali up Kind of like how Jake Paul did Mike Tyson. I
Absolutely
said,
not.
absolutely not. She's going to crush her, bro. Because you got to remember, women are catty, bro.
Yeah.
Women want to destroy you, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I done dealt with a lot of women in my life, bro. And when I stopped dealing with them, they wanted to destroy me, bro. They didn't want to spare me. Know what I'm saying? So imagine how they gonna feel about another woman that they never loved. Bro, she's going to destroy Layla if they do that. Layla, I don't think the 15 mil is worth it.
And then now Chris are punching a heavyweight. Where the power came from? She dropping girls at heavyweight, knocking them out. Now I'm not gonna hold you. I think in the prime, I might have picked Layla.
Oh, absolutely.
I might have said yeah.
Yeah.
Because Layla had those straight punches and
Yep.
she was working.
Yep.
She's a workhorse. And I don't want to say it's impossible.
Yeah.
But hold on. Is she 45? How old is Layla?
47.
She's 47 years old. And women boxing years, that's like 38. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh.
We gotta understand that.
Oh.
True.
We gotta do some mathematics and science over here. We're not
True.
just gonna talk. So she about almost 40, approaching 40 in female boxing years. Because
Right.
Holly Holm, 43, just won a big fight.
Big facts.
So when you put that into consideration and you subtract the fact that she's fighting Clarissa Shields, she about 45 in women's years. So it's gonna it's still gonna be a hard fight. But I reserve the right to see Layla Ali in a tune-up. Can I get some sparring footage? Can I get some pad footage?
Yeah.
I gotta see something concrete.
Because Layla
before-
big though.
before-
Layla's a good size woman.
Not to mention, she beat her grade at her time. She beat, Frazier's daughter. That was her Ali Frazier. She had her own moment and
And
she
Christy
prevailed.
Martin.
Even Christy Martin, yeah.
Christy Martin, yeah.
Christy the coal miner's daughter, that was a big one. That has there's a lot of variables in that one, but she did beat her fair and square, right?
True.
So now I gotta say this. She still got the blood of Muhammad Ali in her
Facts.
veins. So it's hard for me to count her out.
You making me a believer, Chris.
It's hard for me to count Layla Ali out, man.
Could you hold on? Give me 3 seconds real quick.
Got you.
Could you imagine if she pulled that off? Could you imagine if she pulled that off? The spirit of Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman. The spirit has returned.
This is her foreman.
This is her Foreman.
She already beat the Frazier. This is her foreman. Come on now. We got a story here. I got to see the footage. I'm not going to say a flat out, she going to do this, do that. I can't. Because the climate of women's boxing. Now, look, when Clarissa beat Savannah Marshall, I said, damn, there's nobody that could do it. We're going to have to resurrect somebody from the past. And that's exactly what happened.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
What's this?
What weight Layla was fighting at?
Heavyweight.
She was?
She was heavyweight?
I could have sworn.
I think she was middleweight.
She was middleweight?
Nah.
Wait, now you probably got to
Yeah,
check.
yeah,
Don't quote me
everybody-
on. I think she was middleweight. If I'm
Somebody,
not mistaken.
Yo, what weight?
they doing. I thought she was.
Hold on,
I thought
because
she
I'm
was
about
big.
to
She's
I'm about to
tall.
get out a game plan right now. Layla, listen to me. Let me tell you something. Layla.
What is
We might get this money. We might get this money for it.
She was middleweight and super middleweight. And
There you
light
go.
heavy.
Yo,
Yep.
take the
Okay.
fight. We finna drain her. We're gonna drain
what?
Clarissa.
To
We're gonna
what?
bring her back down. We're gonna have her meet us at 168, and we're gonna beat that girl.
I don't think that's enough.
Yeah.
bro.
Cause guess what? That's how they beat Roy. We drained Roy back down from heavyweight. Roy lost muscle mass, and then Tarver beat Roy.
Kind of put her in
we
the
gon-
game. Kind of put Layla in the game.
Oh,
a
we gonna
little
get
bit.
that 15 million. Oh, you know, Layla. Disregard what I said. Let's do it. I got a plan.
Okay, he said something.
They acting like she got or something.
That's what I'm saying.
That make a little sense, bro. I ain't
Put the
gonna lie.
fight on.
Put the fight on.
So it's Schofield Daddy.
Yeah,
Put the fight on.
yeah.
I gotta see the footage.
Yeah, we got some.
Oh, Chris, he's a monster. Put the fight on.
I wanna saw
Let me
nothing.
see him fight. I'd let you know if I can get him or not. Can I get him or can
Who's
I
the
get him?
sparring partners? No women.
Okay.
All men. If you have one woman in camp, Layla, we disregarding everything we just said.
You're not taking it serious. She needs to spar with like, damn, who's somebody that could? She needs to spar with like Emma Williams.
Yeah,
Like,
she got sparred with real killers.
like real,
Yo, bro,
like,
don't
like,
get in there sparring with no
I need to see her
No.
sparring. I need to see her giving Adames
facts.
and Shiraz rounds.
Facts,
Then I'm
and
with it.
Beely.
And Beely, it was like just straight animals.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. For 15 million, I won't even know who I'm fighting. I see him at the fight, but oh shit, we fighting him? I'd have signed that so quick. There's nothing y'all can do to keep me 15 million. I
How
don't.
long y'all think she would need to train?
Huh?
Camp what? Three months?
Give her 4 months, man.
4 months.
4 months ahead of time, man. Come on, what are we doing?
She probably training right now.
It's been
Yeah.
it's been 18 years.
Ooh. Yo, you know what?
She do look in good shape.
I'm gonna
though.
tell you what I would do, bro. I figured it out. Don't Clarissa got a fight coming up?
Yeah.
Start training now.
You gotta fight me 2 weeks after. Well, then I don't know who she fighting. Cause if it's a tough fight, you gotta fight me 2 weeks after the fight, or I'm not fighting. I'm not giving you no time to recover.
Yo.
I'm not giving you no time to recover. I need a wounded animal in front of me.
But you know what though? I will say, Clarissa got a lot of distractions now, bro. With the situation, and also, I think Pacquiao needs to train Layla. Pacquiao did look good. We gonna get.
Wait,
it
we
back.
getting into that? Cause yo,
I think
Pacquiao.
we gotta give
Woo!
Pacquiao his flowers, man.
We gonna get. We gonna get.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes?
Yeah, so hold real quick.
Commercial break, y'all. We'll be right back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna break in the edit. Oh, I forgot we live too.
Yeah.
I know, that's why, yeah.
I forgot we was live too.
Mine was when he fought Mario Barrios. I thought Pac was gonna get really hurt. I thought Pac might have had money problems.
Yeah.
I thought maybe a gambling debt. I don't know. I was like, Pac, what are we doing? Like, you just lost. Ugas beat you.
Right.
And you said your calves got tightened up. Like, come on, man. You know, like let it go. You know, we love you. We know we all got that itch to fight.
Right.
But Pac didn't look like old Pac. He looked like Pac around 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he's about like he made some good moves, and I felt he beat Mario Barrios. And I like Mario Barrios a lot. But you know, for y'all to do that to Pacquiao, man, is just gross, man. For y'all to let little old Pacquiao train and get himself together and fight the tallest fighter he ever fought, and then, you know, rob him. It's like you ever saw. It's like you play dice, and you win, and then you know what I mean, like fair and square, and they stick you up when you go to your car. It's like you know what I mean, like God, dog, like y'all really robbed little old Pacquiao. Y'all still doing this?
I'm gonna take it even further, Josh. That's like you playing dice, and you need the money. You broke. You need this bag real quick. Now I mean, you playing dice with your last $10, and the bank is up to $5 bands. You like, yo, I could turn this $10 to $5,000 with one roll, and you roll, and you win the $5,000, and you like, yes, and then somebody come rob you, bro, because yo, he did a beautiful job, bro.
Right.
He did a beautiful job. Looking at his age, where he's at, the wars he been through, and he fought for the WBC welterweight championship of the world. They should have gave it to him just off of the strength that who he is, that he really did win a close fight, but he really did win, and he deserved that, bro.
He deserved
He
that.
deserved that.
Y'all trying to like pause, but y'all trying to like suck the last bit of Pacquiao out, like y'all like maybe that was the last time we see Pacquiao be able to
That's a
perform
fact.
on that level, and I see y'all now. Y'all trying to get a rematch out of
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
So why Pacquiao can come in there and get hurt next time? Like, what are we really talking about?
Manny Pacquiao. You know what? Let's be honest. As soon as I heard the fight announced, I said Manny Pacquiao's getting knocked out. And it's going to be worse than what Marquez did to him. It's going to be worse. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Then what happened was 5 minutes before the fight, I said, wait, this is Manny Pacquiao we're talking about. He is an 8-division world champion, the most has ever been done in this modern day era. And he is 46 years old. Bernard Hopkins was 52 years old competing at the highest level. I said, you know what?
You did say that.
We might got a shot. And then not to be messed up, but I said, this is Mario Barrios.
No, I said the same thing.
Now,
Perfect opponent.
No, like not to be, this is Mario Barrios. He did great against Margarito, a souped up Barrios, tall guy that come forward and is an avalanche. And then what happened? Manny Pacquiao sauntered from his right to his left. If y'all don't know, he uses an augmented in and out. An in and out is when you use your footwork to mix your opponent's timing up so they don't know when to punch you.
Right.
And they don't know when you're punching. So you really just mesmerize your opponent. As you can see, Barrios a lot of times is just standing there looking at Pacquiao because he don't know what he's going to do. Pacquiao uses footwork. One thing that never leaves a fighter is their IQ. Everything else may go, but the IQ don't go. And Pacquiao knows how to fight off a triangle. He fights you off his left side and his right side. And that's exactly what he did to Barrios. How did he lose? He landed the bigger shots all night.
That's a fact.
Barrios landed some good body shots, great jab.
Yeah.
But what else did he really do?
You know what, Chris? I have a thought. It just came to me. In an alternate universe, right? I feel like this is like Marvel. In an alternate universe, Manny Pacquiao wins this fight, right? Does he stop?
No, absolutely.
Because
He's not stopping.
Manny is crazy. Manny's like the guy you have to say, yo, this guy comes to the bar, you cannot let him drink all he wants to drink, Nothing stops him because Manny's going to go. Manny is so bugged out. It has so much heart. Manny got too much heart. There's a lot of guys. I'm going to call a couple guys out today that need a heart transplant. Manny got more heart for all. Look, man, this boxing thing is full of a bunch of scary looking black guys, tough looking Mexicans. A Filipino comes and becomes the best fighter that ever graced the earth, and he's in there still doing it at 47 years old. He's not even from a boxing country. You know what I'm saying? We see dudes come from Omaha and we like, he's from Omaha. Like,
Right.
if this guy came from Philippines, he wasn't even boxing over there. So, Manny Pacquiao goes to win this fight. You know what he does probably, bro? Fight the winner, Norman Haney.
Absolutely.
Y'all think so?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
he
he's
would.
bugged out.
Nah, I think he would want to.
He'll do it. He
He'll do it.
was
He'll
going to
fight.
fight Errol Spence at 40-something years old. And remember, Ugas replaced him. I thought, Manny's not going to stop, bro, until he's,
Do we forget that Keith Thurman finally came back to boxing?
Yeah. He put him out
He
for a
he came back
Yeah.
to fight Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And Pacquiao, yo, that fight, I said, Keith Thurman's gonna kill Manny Pacquiao.
I thought so too.
That's what I thought, and that boy was out wrong. Dropped him twice, thoroughly beat him, man. So this guy is one of a kind.
Manny's crazy.
Manny's one of a kind. He wasn't gonna stop. He was only gonna. He's like, yo, he did this saying, yo, I only trained for 2 months.
2 months.
Manny, where'd you train, man? In the hyperbolic time chamber? That's a heck of a 2 months. Who
Yo,
you train with?
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something about boxing, bro. I had times where I said, yo, all right, boom. I took a date 2 months in advance, bro. Yo, when I tell you that time fly, bro, you be like, yo.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you start looking at the calendar. It say you got 6 weeks. You go to sleep and wake up, and it say you got 4 weeks, bro. You like, yo, how do I only got a month left, bro? Where did this first month go? And he trained only 2 months, bro, at 47 and did this.
And you know, the older you get,
Different.
time fly.
Time be flying.
I heard
son.
summer's over yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where did summer go?
This is my first time coming outside in the summer, bro.
So you know, 2 months for Manny Pacquiao is like a half day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's no time.
it's crazy.
Like Manny, you gotta stop, man. I love you, Manny, but you gonna mess with one of these young guys.
Yeah.
And they're gonna really try to hurt you, man.
But that might be the only way he gonna sit down, bro. He got to go out on his shield, bro. I think that's the only way Manny's sitting down.
Gosh, man, like it's come like, man, your health, man. You like Jinky was feeding him with a spoon last time, and I have all the respect in the world from him. But now you can see, I ain't gonna lie, man. He gonna start getting a lot. Old heads gonna start really swinging on us out here.
I do want to see him fight Barrios again, though.
Huh?
I want to see him fight Barrios again.
Nah, bro. Nah.
I think this
nah.
might be his last
Nah,
performance
bro.
like this.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
He performed too good for them not just giving him this fight and then Because I think if he would have won this, I was saying his next fight, Floyd gonna come back and win the WBC welterweight championship of the world.
I think he can stop
That'd been
Barrios.
fly.
That'd have been fire.
Golly, Chris.
He can stop Barrios this time.
What are you? Who are
He
you?
had Barrios hurt a few times. It's just his stamina couldn't keep
You
up.
saying Manny Pacquiao could stop Barrios in a rematch?
Manny?
No way.
Emmanuel
Oh,
Pacquiao
No way.
God.
could stop Mario, the Aztec warrior Barrios, in a rematch.
Freddie crazy too. Freddie said, "Manny, 5 shots and this guy's out of here." I said, "Did you not see his fight with Thurman? What are you guys?" I heard he was talking about Tank.
Barrios said, yo, that old man can hit hard, man. He said that old man can hit hard. He was hurting If you watch the fight over, man, he was hurting Barrios, stunning Barrios. Barrios, I know he would just disappear sometimes. Him with the boop, boop. And he's like, yo, where is
Barrios
he?
a big welterweight.
He
Oh
was-
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut y'all off, but yo, man, stop with these pay-per-views, man. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Y'all gotta cut
This needs to be talked
This
about.
is gross, man.
Uh-huh.
Y'all hit me for 75 with Manny Pacquiao.
Nasty.
$75?
Nasty.
Yeah. Y'all are greedy, man. And then y'all hit me with what they hit me with for the Usyk joint. The Usyk joint
60-pack.
was
had to be.
60 pack.
Nasty work, bro.
Yo, come on, man. Boxing, just like this is sick, man. This is real sick stuff. How is the average person gonna afford both of these fights on a weekend,
On the same weekend.
on the same day?
Not to mention the week before is 60 beans, 60 big ones, 60 smackaroos for Berlanga versus
Yeah,
Shiraz.
then y'all hit us with Berlanga and Shiraz.
And the day before that, what was Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano?
That was Netflix.
That was Netflix. All right.
Thank
all
God.
right. Thank God. Shout out to
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah,
man.
shout out like.
Thank you, Jay.
Y'all gotta stop, man. And this is why.
Shout out Jake.
Shout out the zone.
Shout out
Shout out
the
to
zone.
Zone, man.
Yes. Wait. Hold on. Did y'all hear about Turkey Al-Sheikh?
Exactly.
What happened?
I heard that he's eliminating pay-per-view.
That. Yo, let me
That's
tell
what I heard.
Get a close up on this man. Yo.
Turkey.
Put the mic up.
Also, Turkey, give me a pardon because I've been stealing them fights. I've been stealing the fight.
Real talk, son.
Turkey, I didn't like this when I was coming up boxing. There wasn't no money like this. Turkey, I stole the fights. Thank
Wait,
you.
but let me tell you this though. For all you people out there saying Turkey Al-Sheikh is bad for boxing, you're wrong. Turkey Al-Sheikh is the best thing to happen to boxing since Terrence Crawford. Yeah.
He the best that happened since boxing gloves.
He's revolutionizing the sport. And then you can't please some people because I'll be in the comments sometimes. Somebody say, "Yo, none of these guys are fighting." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Everybody's been fighting since 2023." And then as soon as Turkey came in the mix, now we getting fights like Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. Fights
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
never be made in the past.
And then I love too about Turkey. Shout out to him
Come
though
on,
too.
man. You got to give the flowers what they do.
Turkey be having ulterior motives too, man. That's the one. Like that is the one thing. Like his ulterior motive to get. You know how crazy it is to say this. I'm gonna make Shakur fight. Like that.
That's tough.
I'm gonna get Shakur to a war.
That's
like
tough.
that's kind of crazy, man. To like really pressure Shakur Stevens into saying you have to prove something today. What in the Gladiator 3? What in the like Turkey's over there doing this?
Yeah,
But hold on. Yo, my camera on, Jay.
it's on.
Let me tell y'all why I love Turkey Al-Rashid. Y'all tell me what this say. What does this say?
Back up a little bit.
Look,
Can
that
you see that?
Now lower it.
Lower it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Let me show you this.
you can watch it over there.
Tell
Flat.
me
Look
if y'all
flat.
can see that.
You look over there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm right here. Y'all see what that say? This how much Usyk and Daniel Boy got paid, bro.
Wow,
For one fight, bro.
No wonder he stayed
Y'all
down.
see that?
that's a season contract.
That's
Wow.
real.
Bro.
Wow.
Bro. Bro.
I ain't gonna lie, son.
How?
Yo, I know he was paying. I know he was paying when I saw I fighters turn Muslim. I knew. Yo, you changed
Converting the world, bro.
you changed your faith. I knew it was real. I said, whoa. I said, man, oh man. Yo, in Turkey like a mob boss too, man. Like I've been seeing like, because he said this, right? He said, yeah, I'm gonna get Jake Paul to fight. I'm gonna get Jake Paul to fight Anthony Joshua. Hopefully he'll destroy him and end the Jake Paul stuff. I said, I just saw you with Jake the other day.
Yeah. Crazy.
What in the?
Crazy.
I'm like, is this casino? Is this the Godfather? Who is this guy? Like, he's really getting people hit up.
He's good for boxing.
Wonderful for boxing.
No matter what anybody says, we needed this in boxing. Thank you.
Didn't-
Money's back. The old school fighting spirit is back. Is it really back? Not really, because it's backed by money, but it's back.
Facts.
And also on my boogeyman list, I'm glad he pointed this out too. Y'all scared of Bakram, man. I'm glad he said that in the interview. With,
I
think
call him Mr. Allah Akbar.
the boxing voice. He said,
Because he knocked out Tim Tszyu.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched the end of that fight. He knocked out Tim Tszyu. He said, Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! I said, yo, if I was Tim Tszyu, I would wake up in cold sweats thinking I heard that. That's Mr.
Yo.
He's a problem, man.
Yo.
Bakram Murtazaliev.
Now, so he loved the heavyweights.
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, he
Bro,
loved.
Did you see how much he paid them? Of course he loved them, bro.
All y'all? Let me tell
That's
y'all.
like
Let
$250
me
million.
tell all you.
That's $250 million he paid them.
Let me tell all you. Let me tell you all
Jeez.
you all
One
you
fight, one night.
overseas ball players, all you guys is going to college. You playing D2. You know what I mean? You putting up 1 point, 1 assist. Stop. Put down the basketball. All you football players
Pick
that's
up the gloves.
4th string,
Yeah.
undrafted. Stop. Say, coach, I'm going to boxing.
Facts.
This is where the money's at. The money's
Facts.
here. And you could be a bum.
Facts.
You could be a straight bum. Look at this stuff. This is the set. Like, come on, man. Look, you're not gonna beat Usyk. Nobody is.
Bro, you're never gonna beat Usyk, bro. I don't care who you are, bro. You're not gonna beat Usyk, bro. How great is this guy, bro?
He's a
I
great
said,
fighter.
bro, a lot of people got mad at me for saying this, bro. I put this on my Instagram. He's top 5 heavyweights, dead or alive, bro.
Really?
I put that on my IG.
All time.
All time, bro.
Break it down, man. You gotta break it down.
Okay, we
to
gotta
us.
start drug testing.
Bro,
Big versus big.
bro,
I'm like, what?
top 5 dead or alive, bro.
You got,
Name 5 heavyweights that you say would have beat Usyk today.
Foreman.
No. No. His style, bro.
Ali,
think Mike Tyson would've beat him.
Foreman, Mike Tyson.
I think more of a shorter guy like
Yeah,
a Mike
yeah,
Tyson or
Tyson.
Joe Frazier
Tyson
would have
would've
gave
got
him problems.
Tyson too fast.
Okay. I'm gonna be real, man. No disrespect, bro. No disrespect. These heavyweights is poo poo. These guys can't really fight like that, bro. I'm be like these
All of
heavyweights, bro. Yo, let me be real with you, bro. I be in the gym beating up heavyweights. These guys is different, bro. Look at this. What was the boys trying to do, man?
Yo, Josh, you not. I put it like this: you not outboxing Usyk, bro. You not outbox. Your only chance, bro. You gotta make it like some type of a dog fight.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? And you gotta really bully him, or you gotta son. I can't figure out a way to beat him except for is to bully him, bro.
The
Straight up boxing him,
they
bro.
would have beat him is punched. Lennox Lewis would have punched him in his head.
Lennox probably would have had.
Lennox would have
chance.
gave it to him.
think Joe Louis
Rock,
would've beat him.
Rockman would
Yeah.
have gave him a hard time.
Yo, don't make me curse, bro.
Huh?
He would have beat. Yo, don't get me
Lewis?
wrong. The gods of
Joe
boxing.
Louis.
The gods of boxing. Don't strike me.
Max Mellon got him too.
Schmeling was
Don't
nice.
don't
Yeah,
strike me,
yeah.
gods of boxing. He would have beat fire out of Joe Louis.
A young
bro.
DeWilder would have beat him too.
The Brown Bomber.
What?
A young DeWilder would have punched him in his head.
He would have smoked Wilder. He would have smoked Foreman. He would have smoked
Evander.
No, he's not.
Evander would have gave him problems.
He's not smart.
So I,
Evander would've
we
gave him
just
problems.
named 5 heavyweights right there. That
Nah,
was better than him.
you said Tyson. I'll give it to him style
Evander, Lennox, Tyson.
That's 3.
Evander, Lennox, Tyson.
3.
Ali would have beat him.
All right, 4.
And George Foreman would
No, he would have smoked Foreman. He would have cooked Foreman, son.
He'd have stomped mud holes in him.
Usyk would have cooked Foreman, son.
You letting this
Yo, that's tall style, long. You're not beating him like that, bro.
the stuff that Tyson Fury did.
Yo, bro,
And that's-
first of all, Tyson Fury would have beat Foreman, and Foreman one of my favorites. But we talking about stylistically,
Talking about
guys.
Foreman that
George
hit
Foreman.
that hit Joe Lewis for the
Whoa, whoa,
uppercut,
whoa, whoa,
and he
whoa,
went
whoa.
like this. That hit the nigga so hard.
Yeah, he had him hopping.
Yo. I think Kabayev will give Usyk the business.
Who?
Play my man Agit Kabayev just knocked out Big Bang Zang.
Oh yeah, nah, he nice. No, he's nice.
That
He's
boy
nice.
is the greatest.
He's nice.
He's the
He's
greatest body puncher I've ever seen
He's
in the
nice.
heavyweight division.
He's nice.
And
He
he's
is nice.
smaller. He's about his size. Give Agit a chance. Now
He would give him problems.
Now look,
He would give him problems.
he do be wilding sometimes.
Chris.
He be walking
No,
straight
he would
in.
give him problems.
He
Josh.
would, bro. He's
I
a
promise. It's his style,
His
bro.
style, bro. He's
It's his
small.
style.
He comes forward. And he's in your. He's body shots from round 1 to round
Facts.
12, and we
Facts.
know Usyk don't like it to the body.
That's a fact.
Come on.
Yo, I think a David Tool would have gave him trouble.
David Tour would have given him
David Tool was
trouble.
a monster.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. It's a lot. Like
Back then, that was
Stylistically,
top
just
five.
90s heavyweights. That was a golden
I
age
think
of
Jack
heavyweight.
Johnson would have beat him.
He would have smoked Jack Johnson, son. Yo, boxing guards don't punish me.
Jack Johnson
He would
would've
have smoked
smoked
Jack
him.
Johnson.
Hold on, Flat. This is something I gotta put this into perspective for you. I just watched a little Jack Johnson before I came here. Jack Johnson was prepared to fight 45
Facts,
rounds
Facts.
in 110
Facts,
degree
degrees.
weather.
Who beat him?
Facts. Different type of animal. And their gloves was like leather jackets.
Come
They
on,
had
Jack
no
Johnson's
padding.
the GOAT.
They had no padding in their gloves back then.
It wasn't a glove. It was just
It was a
skin. It was just animal skin on their hands. And they had a rope that tied it around. That's it. It was nothing. They had an orange peel for a mouthpiece.
In slavery.
You heard?
And it was,
Slavery is crazy, son.
and they used to tell him they're gonna kill him and do all this. And he'd be
Facts.
over there whipping all the
Smiling.
smiling. What? Who's
He had
Jack
wooden
Johnson the
teeth.
GOAT?
Come on.
He had wooden teeth.
Why we listen? Jack Johnson used to box to the death. Why we put no really? Why we? And I love Ali. Ali's. But why Ali, Floyd, Manny? This man was fighting for his freedom
That's a fact.
in 100-degree weather.
That's a fact.
Fighting until you drop.
That's a fact.
He's the first black heavyweight world champion. We always go ahead and be like, yo, man,
During
you
Jim
got to give
Crow.
Ali credit for that. Yo, not going to Vietnam was dope. But fighting your way out of slavery
Yeah, that's a different type of fight. And with white women,
and messing with white women getting
When it was illegal.
when it was illegal, they was trying to lynch him.
Yo, y'all gotta understand something too. When he fought,
he escaped the rope. Jack Johnson, the GOAT, man. Nobody ever, if I
He
ever,
is.
greatest
don't-
heavyweight of all time.
he the greatest fighter ever.
Whoa. Whoa.
No, I said it because every time we talk about Ali, what we do? Oh no, Ali, it's the stuff outside of the ring. Nah, what about slavery outside the ring?
That's different.
Let's talk about.
But they
Jack
would have
Johnson.
they'd have beat Jack Johnson in the 12-round fight, bro. 45-round fight, Jack Johnson got it. But a 12-round fight, every last one of them is smoking Jack Johnson.
That's half a fight.
Everyone.
12 is half a fight for him. He said, that's half a fight. I'm gonna go there, get some money, get paid real quick. What you think? What they gonna hit Jack with?
Yeah.
Man, Jack.
He would have
finna-
left out unscathed. He just would got outpointed, bro.
Man, listen, man. Y'all sleep on Jack.
Oh, let me hit y'all with the numbers too. Thank you, Jack. See, you posted up. You saw that they giving them $250 million to Usyk and Dubois, right?
Facts.
For that fight, right? But you know why they did that? Because fighters like Jack Johnson.
He paid the way.
When Jack Johnson fought Jim Jeffries, he got paid $60,000, which was the biggest
60,000 was crazy
in
back then.
1910.
Wow.
Today, $60,000 back then would be $2 million today.
Wow.
Wow.
In
That's
1910,
crazy.
they had to build the stadium just to fit everybody in there.
That's crazy, son.
They talk about the business of boxing.
Yeah,
The best businessman in the boxing. How does a black man in Jim Crow do that?
That's
so,
crazy.
So you know you got to put respect on his name, man.
Put
Jack
it- you
Johnson.
know what I mean? We forgot
I'll
about
give
him.
it to him.
But
Give
so
it to
Usyk is nice,
So
though.
is Usyk top 10?
No,
Top 5 to me.
No,
but,
he's not.
but
He's top- he's
he
top-
gotta at least be top 10.
no.
So you naming 9 heavyweights that would have beat Usyk.
For the same reason I don't put Naoya Inoue before Usyk or Crawford is the same reason I don't put Usyk top 10 heavyweights of all time. Because who do we got right now? And it's not like he's fighting these guys in their prime. Can we be honest?
You the type to put Rocky Marciano in the top 10, ain't you?
Hell, no.
No, don't. That's disrespectful.
No,
Yeah,
don't
that's-
ever disrespect
that's
my boxing
crazy.
knowledge like that.
Y'all got
He's
beef?
top 20, but he ain't no top 10.
Oh, I'm just making
Never.
sure
Y'all got
because
beef outside of this? That was wild.
That was
Yeah, that was crazy.
that was
You gotta put
disrespectful.
that on my name,
That was
Judge.
low. That was low.
Blasphemous.
Like you don't know
That was
nothing
low.
about nothing.
Blasphemous, bro.
That was low. That was low.
Look, Usyk.
Can I raise a point?
Absolutely.
Hold on, Mike, Can I raise a point?
No, go. Of course.
Argument. I feel as though it's a little tough because we talk about greatness, and greatness is about what you have done, not about the potential. And my thing is,
Okay.
Usyk's last 6 fights was against the same 3 guys.
Mm,
That's like
wow.
his whole heavyweight resume is rematches.
I can understand that.
And who are these guys?
I mean, they're the top.
Anthony Joshua?
We not talking
Tyson-
about AJ Fury, like that's big.
Fury?
Tyson Fury?
Fury's a great fighter, but he lost to MMA guy, man. Let's keep it.
That wasn't a real fight, bro.
No, that dude
That wasn't a real fight, bro.
Bro, the African was punching on him, man.
Come on,
Yo,
Josh.
man, that was a dude off
That
the
wa-
street.
In
Like
Ghana. Francis
Deontay took
Ngannou.
so much out. He came at the right time. Deontay took so much out of him that he came in there. What? Okay, that's one.
Why are we saying he came?
Daniel Du Bois, he knocked AJ out, right? But then again, Daniel Du Bois got knocked out by Joe Joyce,
Yes, he did.
and then yeah. So
He
so
was
so
young.
because I popped by Joe Joyce, who
Just hold on, bro. All right, now let's talk about accomplishments real quick. Before we get off this subject, bro, let's talk about accomplishments. Undisputed cruiserweight champion.
True.
2-time undisputed heavyweight champion, bro.
who's that cruiserweight?
Oh, now we're gonna do this.
No,
We have
Now
to,
we're
though.
gonna do this,
We have
bro.
Jake just beat Chavez and became number 14. Who's at cruiserweight, bro? And they mad. That's not right. No, who's there?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Flat. I ain't gonna lie, just kind of
That's
got you.
crazy.
Cause Flat went into the R because he don't know who's that cruiserweight.
That's crazy. But y'all can't back that one out.
I don't know who he beat or who he lost to.
No. Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew.
There we
He's
go.
the top cruiserweight.
He beat Michael Hunter too.
Tony
He beat Michael Hunter when he was undefeated.
at cruiserweight or how heavyweight?
Tony Bellew.
Michael Hunter
Heavyweight,
nasty.
cruiserweight. A heavyweight.
Cruiserweight.
Tony
Cruiser?
Bellew had got knocked
Michael
out.
Hunter- Michael Hunter's a big- that's a big win.
No, Tony Bellew could fight. Tony
Those
Bellew
are good
fight.
wins. Those are good wins.
All
Those are
right,
good
so
wins. I
Tony
ain't gonna
Bellew
lie.
to be undisputed.
Are they great wins though?
Nah, not great. Not
Maybe I'll
great
be-
wins.
Because it's just certain weights where people are not, there's not the most, it's not a talent dense weight.
He fought the
Facts.
best in that weight though.
But
He
this
did,
is
he
my
did.
problem with Usyk at heavyweight. My problem with Usyk at heavyweight is this: you didn't fight Anthony Joshua in his prime. You didn't fight Deontay Wilder in his prime. He didn't fight Deontay Wilder at all. You also but that's what you didn't fight Wilder in his prime. You also didn't fight AJ in his prime.
AJ lost to AJ's up and down, bro.
Pre Ruiz AJ.
Cold.
Let me cold.
This is
Let
crazy.
let me tell you something.
This is crazy,
Flat,
bro.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. To be in the top 5, you know what that means?
Top five.
You have to have defeated two fighters that are in the top 15 all time.
Tyson Fury is not a top 15 heavyweight of all time.
He is to me.
One.
He is to me.
Who's the second one?
Joshua top 20.
No, he's not.
No,
Five.
come on.
25.
I said top 20,
25.
bro.
I said top 15. You had to be 2 people in the top 15 to be in the top 5.
Anthony Joshua's not top 20, bro. Why are we saying that? How?
He's not a top.
He was almost 3-time heavyweight champion.
What?
He beat a 40-year-old Klitschko for that. Klitschko was no. Klitschko was 40 years old. Y'all.
What you mean? The Dillian White wars, I don't know.
Come on.
He fought
Klitschko. Got like the best resume.
What?
Hold on, let's go.
Yo, bro, he fought everybody in his generation.
Yeah.
Almost every heavyweight.
AJ?
Almost. Yes, bro.
AJ ran from Deontay Wilder for years.
And Fury. And he didn't fight
running?
Fury. And he didn't fight Fury.
Yes. and-
Who didn't fight Fury?
AJ.
He did.
AJ didn't
He
fight
never
Fury.
fought?
No.
I
Oh, he fought somebody
Yo.
from England. I'm
Bro,
saying somebody from England. I thought it was Fury.
I gotta cook, bro. When we look back upon this,
we got a real
we
talk,
gonna be
real
like,
talk.
dang,
Yo,
man.
listen, everybody watching on Bigs versus Bigs, we talk real talk, man.
And he
Facts.
lost, bro. Let's be honest, man.
Even if we go against each other, we talk real talk.
What?
Man.
Hold on, let's look at AJ resume.
what Andy Ruiz
please,
did,
please, dude.
His,
Look.
and his resume fire.
Who's-
You gonna read it?
Yes,
did-
sir. Okay, so the latest and greatest with Anthony Joshua is he got knocked out by
Facts.
Daniel Dubois in I believe like 4 or 5 rounds.
Right.
In the fifth round, he got counted out, but he showed a lot of heart in that fight. I must
Facts.
say, that was a great
Every
fight.
fight he showed hard.
He got hard. He got a lot
mad hard. He got
Lot
mad
of
hard.
hard.
Then before that, he fought Francis Ngannou, knocked him out in the second round, I believe.
Facts.
Which you know how we feel about that. Before that, he fought Alo Wallin.
Had a bloody nose.
Otto Wallin got caught on a bloody nose, but he, it was a win by, I guess, what is this? What happened to that fight? It went 12? No,
Nah, he
fifth
got
round.
stopped.
He stopped him in the fifth. Before that, he fought Hellenius. After Deontay Wilder
Oh.
crucified him, Robert Hellenius. But he got a win in the 7th round. Before that, he fought Jermaine Franklin Jr., and it went all 12 in a very underwhelming performance that nobody really cared about. But he won
He
landslide.
looked bad.
Before that, he had 2 consecutive losses to Alexander Usyk,
The
who
GOAT.
Bro, look at this.
came up from cruiserweight.
Let's look at the names.
That's a
Dubois,
look at their records, bro.
Hellenius, Usyk, Pulev,
I-
Ruiz, Povetkin, Parker,
I-
Klitschko,
Povetkin?
Molina,
Mid.
Brazil, even Brazil was alright.
Mid.
Dillian White. Bro, his resume, like,
Tough.
heavyweights don't have these
Kevin.
resumes.
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't
So
even
you're
know who
saying,
that is.
so you're saying,
Yo, are you kidding me,
so,
bro?
No, who's Kevin
so
Johnson?
Jay, to your point, you're saying that comparative to most star heavyweights, he has a stacked record.
He got the best resume out of the current heavyweights.
But he shares a few names with
Did
Deontay
he
Wilder.
fight Joe Joyce?
No. I ain't gonna lie. Go to Tyson. Tyson Fury has the best resume,
Tyson
man.
Fury has
Tyson
that.
Fury-
Yo, why we y'all gotta put respect on Fury name, man.
I said that, though.
He's the
And Fury beat Usyk twice.
Nah. Usyk
Yo,
spanked him twice, son.
Tyson Fury came out of retirement, lost 100 pounds, fought Deontay Wilder and beat him.
Yeah.
The scariest man on the planet.
Twice.
I ain't gonna lie.
Three times.
All them names you showed me.
His resume
That's a fact.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
Who that is? Who that is?
Fury.
What's weak about
Fury
Let me see.
resume is. You said it's weak? Nah,
guy-
dude.
yeah.
His resume is tough, son.
Chisora,
Dillian White,
Wilder.
Deontay Wilder,
Bro.
Tom Schwartz.
Christian, after Chisora, it's Steve Cunningham. After drop off, bro. Big drop off.
USS.
Shout out to Steve Cunningham. We had him on the show, man.
That's
Shout
my
out to
guy,
Cunningham.
USS.
USS,
Philly.
man. Put him on
Y'all
his back, too.
crazy.
But after Cunningham, like any fights before Cunningham's like it's a big drop off.
It's that same Kevin Johnson guy again.
Kevin Johnson.
It's a lot of look, man. It's a lot of like recycling the same fighters in the
Yeah,
heavyweight division.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Come on, man.
They got, they got they fighting reruns.
So hold on. If we talk about resume,
Yeah.
let's not talk about Jack Johnson resume, bro. Boxing guards, don't strike me for
Yo, is he
He
serious?
fought bums, bro.
No.
He fought bums that couldn't even walk, bro.
Oh.
Yo, bro, he was fighting slave masters, bro, that couldn't even, they wasn't even real boxers back then, bro. Come on, bro. They didn't train back then, bro. They was
Flat.
like field workers and railroad drivers. And, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't real
They had
fighters
that.
back
They had
then.
that country strength.
Yeah,
No,
but
hold
they
on.
was strong, but they wasn't fighters,
No, you
bro.
can't say that, bro.
Oh,
Man, that's
come
crazy.
on.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, he do got a point. Stuff was
Yeah,
so
he got
crazy
fucked.
back
Look
then.
at his record. His record is crazy.
I thought he had like.
His record is tough.
I thought he had like 500 fights.
When he fought, look at when he fought Jim
There's
Jeffries.
no video tapes, man. You can't watch tape on the guys.
When he fought Jim Jeffries, the promoter asked the president of the United States to be the referee for that fight.
That's crazy.
That's
They was doing it different back
They was
then,
doing
bro.
The promoter asked the president. The president declined.
He did it.
He also asked the author of Sherlock Holmes. He also declined. So then the promoter was the ref.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm
The
gonna
promoter said, "I'm gonna do it."
look at how Jack get down. Look.
Time up.
Look.
First of all, they only threw like 5 punches around. Bro.
That-
Look, no punches. Look, no punch. 10, 11, 12.
Ooh.
They threw 1 punch in 12 seconds.
They
All right,
fighting
let's count.
45.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, look at the pot
16
shot.
seconds before he threw 1
Look at the
punch.
pot
Right?
shot.
Look, come on, bro.
They fighting
threw like 5
45.
punches in a round, bro.
Flat. They fighting 45 rounds though, bro.
paced.
Facts, that's a fact.
And it's
But see,
118
You,
degrees.
but you like
outside.
see this
I give him his props.
this
I
is
give
why
him his
this is why they be see this is why
They
y'all
didn't even have boxing.
y'all
club
be
shit.
y'all be liking this steroid stuff. This is real.
Yeah, that's a
this
fact.
is real
This
boxing.
is real.
fact.
I'm
That's
gonna
real.
say it, bro. I'm just gonna say it. Heavyweights is garbage. This whole division is garbage.
Oh.
Nah, you can't say
Oh.
that, Just.
The
You
whole
can't say
division.
that, Just.
He walked off set. Or after that one.
He drop boy.
Yo, this heavyweight, new heavyweights these days, man, they trash. It's a trash division, bro. It's like strawweight.
Nah, go ahead, say what you saying.
Listen, man, this heavyweight division, bro. Don't put none of these guys top 10, bro. The division is trash.
bro.
Look after Deontay Wilder and Fury, the whole thing is just everybody sometimes, bro. I mean, we should not rate anybody in this era a top 10 fighter.
I can't agree with
The
that.
weight
Just.
class is it's like strawweight. They're big for these guys is big for nothing. They got let's be honest, bro. It's a bunch of bodybuilders.
I think it actually compares to back then, kind of. Now it's kind of like back then, yeah, because they're all fighting each other and they're all beating each other. And
Well, boxing guards
Usyk got
don't
skills.
strike me, bro. Jack Johnson was garbage, bro. He's one of the greatest fighters ever. But he was trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's still one of the greatest because he overcame a lot. But skill-wise, he was garbage, bro. Hot garbage,
He
bro.
fight a lot like Bruno Hopkins, huh? And look,
Yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
he got a
Bernard
lot of
Hopkins
Look at the
was
wrap up.
hot garbage too, bro. Bernard,
Nah.
bro, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he wasn't nice, but bro, you had to be great to bring the greatness out of Hopkins, bro. He was not just looking good every fight, bro. He was doing a lot of grabbing, a lot of holding,
but he do the
tangling
same
up,
thing that Andre
illegal
Ward
punch.
do.
Bro, no, he's a great fighter. Don't
He do
get
the
me
same
wrong,
stuff Ward
but
do,
he's
though.
garbage, bro. He's a great fighter though, bro. He's great. Don't get me wrong. Cause I'm not saying he can't fight, bro. But to watch him is garbage, bro. It's not entertaining, bro. But no Hopkins, and that's one of the greatest ever. But he was not entertaining, bro.
Black crazy.
Yo, let's keep
But-
it real.
But, okay,
bro.
hold on. But what's the difference between what Bernard did and what Andre Ward did?
I think with Andre Ward, he just fought
Entertaining.
better opponents, bro. But no Hopkins, towards the end, what made him great was the way he performed against certain opponents, bro.
Whoa.
Styles make fights,
Whoa.
bro. A fight like this, who is this? Who is this that he fighting, bro? Billy Blanks, bro. Who is this, bro? Come on, bro. Look, garbage, bro.
This is his first fight.
Garbage. He gotta fight somebody like Trinidad to look good, bro. Come on, let's.
But that's the thing. He fights Trinidad and look
Look,
amazing.
he missing. Yo, that's what I'm
He
saying,
fight
bro.
Kelly.
He fight the best.
He fight Kelly Pavick and look
Flat
awesome.
realized.
Beautiful. Even Pascal, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the competition
I
that
got-
brings the greatness out of him.
That's
I
a
got
great
you
point.
though.
That's a
I
great
got
point.
you
That
though.
is a great point.
Garbage.
You messed up. I got you though. I got you, bro. He said, Flat said, he said Andre Ward fought better opponents than Bernard Hopkins.
Stylistically,
Roy Jones Jr.
he lost.
My man. Shoulder roll. What's my man name?
Not James Toney.
James
He
Toney.
ain't fight Hopkins.
You did fight Hopkins.
Nah, he never fought Hopkins, son.
They did
He
fight.
never-
They did fight.
Yo, bro.
Let's fact check
James
it.
Toney is my favorite fighter of all time. He never fought Hopkins.
Kelly
son.
Pavlik.
Stylistically, he made it.
Antonio Tarver.
Yeah. Stylistically, yeah.
My man from Arkansas, Jermaine Taylor.
The fight never
undisputed.
happened.
Facts.
Trinidad.
He bought the greatness. Them guys bought the greatness out of
Who
Hopkins.
did Andre Ward? Andre Ward, right?
Yep.
Chad Dawson.
Yep.
Great fighter.
Frock.
Wait,
Carl Froch.
Hold on. Stop. Kovalev? Bernard Hopkins fought Kovalev.
In his
Bernard
prime.
Hopkins fought Kovalev.
Wait, Bernard Hopkins fought Kovalev. I know
Yes.
Andre Ward fought Kovalev.
Bernard
No,
Hopkins
Bernard Hopkins
When?
he fought Kovalev
I ain't
before
never see that fight.
He never got knocked out. That's why you didn't see it.
Kovalev?
Yeah,
52
Nah,
years-
they didn't fight,
He
bro.
done- right there at 52 years
They
old.
never fought. Oh,
Bro.
so I bet you Kovalev won.
He did. But bro, he's like
Garbage!
Yo, stop, bro. He's 50.
Garbage! Garbage!
Nah,
Jay.
this
Yo,
guy
yo,
is crazy.
Bernard-
Bernard Hopkins was garbage, bro.
Bernard is 50 years old right here, man.
Look at him.
Come on.
12 rounds for Kovalev?
At this time?
Yo, big.
Yeah, he
yo,
was
Tell me that's
look
not
at that,
great.
Look at that whip. Look at that. What? Step to him. Look, step to
Oh.
left hook. That's the Jack Johnson.
All right.
Tie up.
Come on, man.
Duck-
Put some respect on his name,
Yo,
man.
that the alien.
The
Duck
alien.
his head.
He the best to ever do it.
Bro. Garbage.
You ready for my top 5?
Duck his head, swing, duck his head.
What
Yo,
this say?
bro,
No, Flat. I need you to read this for me, brother. What this say, bro?
60 years old.
Today, Bernard Hopkins is 60 years old. This fight happened November 6th, 2014. How old was he?
He's one of the greatest.
He
bro.
Put
was
some respect.
he
He's
was-
not
Y'all misunderstand.
Oscar
what I'm
De La
saying,
Hoya,
bro.
Flat. He beat Oscar De La Hoya.
Liver shot.
Trinidad.
With the
49
liver,
years old.
yeah. Stop.
Who
Whooped
did-
on Trinidad?
How do
He
you?
did
He,
whooped on him.
let me tell. I'm gonna tell. You ready? You ready? Bernard Hopkins, because of his age, has the best resume ever in boxing.
Who got a better resume than
I can say he got a great resume
Manny
because
Pacquiao.
of his age.
resume.
Manny
I can
Pacquiao.
say-
50 at 50.
I can say he-
52 years old.
I can say he got a great resume.
Oscar.
For anybody 45 and up, he got the best resume ever.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's a
saying he
fact.
beat.
Facts.
That's a fact.
He has the best resume of any fighter ever. Who has a better resume than this guy?
Manny Pacquiao.
Of killers.
Manny Pacquiao.
Listen, no, I love Pacquiao too, but they want no rehydration clause with my man B Hop. B Hop is the GOAT, bro. B honestly, bro.
Facts.
Come on, man. I'll come here a lot of y'all. You may not like how Bernard did it, but
And that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying when I say God. I'm not saying resume. I'm not saying greatness wise. I'm saying stylistically, he was garbage, bro. Stylistically, he was terrible, bro. A terrible watch.
You mean ugly?
Ugly, bro.
Yeah,
terrible watch.
yeah.
Bro. All his fights, head down.
Jean
punch.
Pascal
I don't agree.
Yeah.
He
put the-
And did the push-ups in the
beats
middle
my
of the
Dre
round.
on Jean Pascal.
I remember that.
Yo, man,
Remember
nobody.
he did push-ups in the middle of the round? He's
Twice.
nice.
Twice.
Yeah, he won, but
Yeah.
he did whatever he had to do. Yo, come on,
No,
man. Like,
no, greatness wise, he got it.
Talk
But
about-
stylistic
look at
wise.
that left foot.
All right, now duck head. Look, duck head. Come on, bro. That's garbage, bro.
Look at that, look at that.
Look, all right, shoulder roll. Okay.
Bow!
Nice. Oh, got caught with the left
Yeah, caught
hook.
the left.
Stop playing with him.
He's great, bro.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
He's great.
It's Pacquiao, Bernard, Floyd,
Nah, you bugging.
Ali.
Floyd in front of all of them, bro. Resume wise,
No, we're going by challenges. Floyd was the best fighter out of there. But when I talk about career wise, bro, these guys had that career.
head down. Come on, bro. Garbage.
And
Hot garbage, bro.
and Roberto Duran.
This guy's just
Yo, son, if
top
I
it
came
off.
in the gym, that's word of my mother, son. I've been around this boxing game for too long. If I came in the gym and seen somebody fighting like Bernard Hopkins, bro, I'll be like, yo, I'm out.
I have seen guys-
Yo, I'll see y'all tomorrow, son.
But-
I'm not sitting here.
But I
watching
bet
this,
you
bro.
one thing.
But here, he's effective, though.
They give me good work.
Oh, yeah.
Bernard give me yo.
Because he's gonna headbutt you.
I would hate
he
Spawn
gonna
Bernard.
punch you on your thigh. Know what I'm saying? He gonna do like illegal tactics.
Ward did
bro.
the same stuff.
Ward is
Nobody
okay.
talks about it,
Hold on.
Head down.
I don't like to disrespect great fighters who did great things.
Facts.
Look
But
at
Andre
the
Ward, I feel like Kovalev beat you, straight up.
Oh,
Please
nah.
put the fight on.
Nah.
Please
That's
put the fight on.
disrespectful. The
No,
first
it's
fight,
not.
the first fight though, I ain't gonna lie, it was
He
close.
beat
but I don't
him.
think He beat him.
Yo,
I don't think he beat him.
He put him on his cushion.
Fly.
He did. He dropped
Straight
him.
right hand.
He dropped him.
Yeah.
He dropped him.
Fly. He beat
but I
him,
don't think
bro.
he beat him,
He
son.
he beat him, bro.
Nah.
no.
Blasphemous.
No, that's what happened.
Blasphemous.
We may not like it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Ward
Also, this segue. Boxing is the only reverse racist sport in the world where black fighters get wins over white fighters, over Asian fighters, Mexican fighters, Spanish fighters that they don't deserve.
Nah, I ain't never heard that, son. That's crazy.
Exhibit A.
That's crazy.
Andre Ward versus Kovalev won.
I feel like Ward beat him though.
How?
Nah, bro. Ward ain't
Look,
How?
oh, good jab.
If Ward beat him, then Adrian Broner beat.
And this is
Pacquiao,
also a
bro.
fight where a lot of
I
nothing
don't-
happened too, by the way.
I think people respect Ward a lot. And look, man, he was a great fighter.
Where's the highlights?
But
What happened in this fight?
And when did Carl Froch become like a legend? Like, I mean, he was saying
No,
Carl.
I said Carl Froch because stylistically he's gonna bring an action fight to you. That's what I mean. By Andre Ward had more exciting fights than Bernard Hopkins. The only
No.
exciting fight,
What?
bro. Think about the Bernard Hopkins fights that you watched and was like, oh, edge of your seat.
Kelly Pavlik.
Kelly
Pavlik won.
Tarver,
Never.
Oscar De La
No,
Hoya,
Trinidad.
Never.
Trinidad.
Trinidad.
I
That's
watched-
it. Them the only two.
No, those are
That's 4 fights,
five.
flat.
Pavlik, bro, Pavlik
What I
and
mean-
Trinidad was his only two exciting fights. Where it was like, and Pascal fight was exciting.
Yo,
where they was really fighting like,
Oscar wasn't excited. When he
no,
knocked Oscar out?
garbage. Hot garbage. A lot of grappling. A lot of head down punches.
What about Jean Pascal? We said
Yeah,
Pascal.
I
We
said
it
that.
already. We
I
said
give
already.
that to him.
Kovalev was exciting too, and Joe Smith was exciting too.
Yeah. What Joe Smith did to him.
He pushed him out.
Put him out.
He pushed him out.
Put him under the table. He put Hopkins under the table. I thought B-Hop lost his pencil, son, and went under the table to find it. He put him under the Dudley boys. He Dudley boy B-Hop, son. Come on, son.
Hey, man.
I love B-Hop. Don't get me wrong. One of the greatest ever, but he was garbage stylistically.
Yo, thank you everybody that viewed, man. The hundreds around the world. The people here with us, man. We in Times Square, live in Times Square, pod stream. You here with our first ever live stream of Bigs vs. Bigs podcast. We thank everybody for being there. We're gonna catch y'all next week around the same time.
And we will be drug tested next week too, because Flat is tripping.
I'm just saying, from now on, I'm calling it out.
I
If
gotta
they
get-
garbage, I'm telling the world they garbage. Jack Johnson, garbage. Bernard Hopkins, garbage. Boxing guards, don't strike me. Because they was great, but they was garbage. That's it.
Say great garbage.
And it's a lot more I'm going to get to. Great garbage. That's my new saying. He's great garbage. That's my new saying, bro. I'm stamping that, bro. Copywriting that. Great garbage. Bernard Hopkins, great garbage. Jack Johnson, great garbage. Who else?
Give me one more name.
Who else? Let me think of somebody. This era or last or
Give me somebody new. That's
Right
great,
now?
great garbage. Yeah, that's what you want.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think of somebody that.
I'm trying to think of somebody relevant. I
what
can
about
say
Porter?
Mario Barrios.
Mario Bar.
Great garbage.
Mario
But
Bar-
I don't want to say, know what I mean? Like, give me somebody at the top, bro.
Right now, who's somebody at the top right now, Chris? Shit.
Name 5 fighters right now at the top.
We got.
Uh,
I'm at the top. Let's go pound for pound. Number 1, Terrence Crawford. Number 2 is Usyk.
Oh.
Number 3 is Inoue.
Haney,
Great.
Number four
Shakur,
is number 4 is Tank. Number 4 is Tank.
Lamont Roach. Shit, y'all wild.
He's trying to bait this. He's wrong for that.
Nah.
He impressed me that
Yeah.
kid.
Damn. Who? Damn. Got it.
Hold on. We got listen. Big versus
Everybody-
Big Crown. We got a little more time for y'all.
Everybody nice like that right now.
Yeah, just give me a list, bro.
I got you, bro. I
Give
got
me
you
a
right
list.
here, bro. I got you right here, bro.
Fedora,
Exactly.
Nah, he's not garbage. Y'all tripping.
Pandora's nice.
Hate that.
Oh,
Tenzu,
Pandora?
Artur Beterbiev, Junto Nakatani,
Bivol.
Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Saul Alvarez, Kenshiro Taraji. They super biased on this shit. Shakur Stevenson. None of them guys is garbage.
Kid Austin,
I can't say Kid Austin either.
Boxing's in a great place.
Ryan Garcia,
Rolly Romero. You got
Rolly Romero, garbage. Capital garbage.
how Rolly garbage.
Garbage. Stylistically, garbage. Exciting. Know how to talk and bring people, but stylistically, you watch him work, he's garbage.
Gary
bro.
Antoine Russell,
He good.
that boy nice.
Teofimo Lopez,
He good.
Conor Ben.
Conor Ben is he right there.
Oh, look at Rolly. Stop hitting. Don't talk about that man like that. Look at that left foot.
Nah, he
Ah!
look. Off balance.
Get
Off balance.
over
Come
here.
on, bro. Oh, no legs. Come on, bro. Jumping in recklessly.
What about my man, Pitbull?
I like Pitbull.
What about
I like Pitbull. I
Wild
like
swinging and
Pitbull.
stuff. What about my man, that Tank knocked out?
Leo Santa Cruz.
Leo Santa Cruz.
I can't call him garbage.
In a way.
I can't call him garbage.
Nah, he's nice, bro.
Yeah,
Chill.
I can't call him
Come on,
garbage.
bro.
And one thing I ain't gonna do is lie. I might not like certain people, but I'm not gonna lie.
What about cruiserweight? Who's that cruiserweight right now? What about Zerto?
Jai Appetite is Zerto.
What about
Yeah.
Badu Jack? Nah,
right now?
it's serious, huh?
Garbage. Right now, Badu. Now, Badu Jack earlier 2000s, some was, know what I mean? Some was good. Right now, garbage.
We got Christian and Billy too.
He alright.
Great garbage.
He bringing excitement, but I'm saying he bringing excitement. I'm talking about stylistically.
Oh,
okay.
you talking about
Yeah,
not
stylistically.
that they just not good to watch.
They not good to watch.
Oh, so you talking about guys just not good to watch? They just look bad.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody I name is like, yo, when you look at them, don't get me wrong, even Rolly, he's exciting.
Yeah.
But when you look at his technique, he's garbage,
Deontay
bro.
Wilder.
Garbage. Wilder
Great
hot garbage, bro.
Great garbage.
Great garbage. Great, but garbage, bro. I don't know who taught him how to fight. He looked like he just used to watch, like, I don't know, bro, like cartoons and just start doing what he seen them doing, cartoons, bro. But it
Matias?
worked.
Matthias?
He alright. He alright. Matias is alright. Matias is alright.
All right, y'all. Thank you, Flat. I appreciate that. Laugh on the way out. Look, one thing we're gonna do, we keep it real on Bigs versus Bigs. No lies,
Real, man.
no soft stuff, no sugarcoating. We keep it real. We take our coffee black, man.
Facts.
Catch us later, y'all. Thank you. Bigs out.